Voyashana made a deal with a demon.
I didn't write it.
Drow Lady spares the group. Everybody else is in jail.
Okay,
together.
now a deal. She didn't exactly.
She was pretty non-committal talking to her shadow demon.
Like, come down to hell. Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, going down to hell.
And for all you know, that was enough. You said the words, and you might be bound now. And then Vance is on the loose.
Yes, everyone fought against the Drow. You killed 8 of them, I think.
Including Martin did get his satisfying kill on the big baddie.
I am just starting at level 1, right?
No, level 5.
I should start level 5?
Yeah.
Okay, level 5.
Well, this made I learned things.
So, who didn't get captured? Oh no, everybody got captured.
Everyone
Oh, you did. You got away. Okay.
He's still running
Wait, did
around
I get captured?
scot-free.
I was invisible.
No,
You decided to help her. Remember, you had a big, long...
Yeah, there was a whole character arc of Vexlar in there. Where
Write that down.
Vexlar actually cared about another being other than that doesn't have tentacles or big brains.
Vexlar foolishly...
Well, that's rude.
Well, no, under her choice, it was the...
If we're officially starting, I'm going
Yes,
to
I forgot about the whole character.
set the mood.
The whole character arc. I was supposed to write it and I kept forgetting.
And then you not surrendered.
Oh, yeah, Vexlar...
Oh, I was like, I was like, I am not surrendering, but I will come with you willingly.
I'm only doing it because I want to.
Exactly. I'm not going to admit that I was captured. I was not captured.
I am staying in this jail cell because I want to.
Yes, I did not surrender.
These bars are to protect you from me.
Yes. You play Vexlar more better than I do.
What is it that one guy
No,
says?
like I've got a good feel for
love that.
Vexlar.
I'm not watching.
No, seriously,
I'm
that's
not
exactly
locked in
what
here
Vexlar
with you.
is.
You're locked in here with me.
Exactly.
I should have never
boy.
been to any other creature's will.
Oh,
because
that's
I
the
am
wrong one. Don't look at it.
There's nothing on
Yeah, it's just the star thing.
Oh, good. Yeah, I figured that out, by the way. Took me forever.
Nice.
So it won't turn
I
off
offered to
on us
tell you.
anymore?
No, I won't do that either. I am smart. Alright. Dark web.
SMRG. SMRG.
Both headquarters.
Oh, you haven't told me yet.
So, this is where everyone finds themselves. Oh, you still can't see it. Hold on. I'll get the hang of this eventually.
Is it the 8 sides?
Yeah.
Actually, I've still got quite a few spell slots.
Like, can you figure out what's special about that one? That's just like, it blows my mind as far as D8s go.
By the way, this symbol is everywhere.
Really? We've only seen it twice.
3?
3? We saw it on the Dreiger.
Yeah.
We saw it in Gold Bottom's cave.
Yeah, it's cool. I think he means it's everywhere
Makes me
in this
think of
citadel.
Imperial.
Is that what you meant, or no?
It's everywhere within the
It's
fortress.
just like, when you take a D8, you can tell its orientation, because I don't know if it's true, but orientation seems to be longer.
Which one is special?
This one.
Theoretically, it
Oh,
should.
yeah.
I can't tell what the orientation is supposed to be.
It's
I
kind
hold
of
it like this, and I feel like it's the exact same. It's
kinda oblong.
Geometrically, it's supposed to be the exact same.
Ah,
If it's well made.
don't look
you
at
won't
this.
be able to tell the difference. I had a friend who had some D20s that were more oval than circular. Spherical.
I feel
Okay.
and now there's more information, and I'm like, this is too much.
This is where the party finds themselves.
Standard array manual 0.5.
Everyone, throw on your peoples,
Is it
Our
because
people
the
should
corners
be
aren't
not
corners?
corners.
and we're gonna need a dragonborn too.
We have
The
one.
red one.
So,
We have
these
corners aren't
D8s.
corners on there. The white one.
well, it's just like,
We don't have
I don't know
corners
if it's just
Honestly, for not being my
I've always
character,
felt that
this is
from
a pretty
the top
good
to the
depiction
bottom
of my
has always
character.
felt longer. And so that's how
Snowy,
you tell
colorful
orientation.
cape that's even almost the right color scheme.
This one, it feels like to
Doesn't
me,
have the hat with the feathers though, which will be
There's no-
important
I am
tonight.
right next to.
Ooh.
I may be wrong.
That
Okay,
was-
Boyashana's supposed to be
Okay,
out.
so it's taller.
Is this clouds?
It's taller and wider.
No.
Oh, okay, so
Really
if there
agree with
is
that.
a
Clouds
difference
was this guy.
For
Oh no,
now.
that was
Right
Voodoo.
side. I would hopefully recognize him before.
Gudu's dead to us.
to me it seems
We
like
have a little link cap I can put on his head. A little link
He
cap.
crashed under the
A
pressure
little
of the
green
shadow
dot.
realm.
so like where it's not.
And we can get you a mini and I'll paint it for you.
Did they kill Frobus? Is that what happened?
I'm gonna say
They
I could.
killed the.
No,
Can you
they
really
captured
kill
him.
full
Recaptured him, so he's still.
I feel
well,
like
no,
it is.
but I meant is he somewhere or is he
I think
He's always 10 minutes away.
pocket dimension?
No, I don't think he died. He kept missing all of his attacks.
And they didn't kill him. They just were like, you stupid horse. They don't even know that he was with us, really. I mean, I guess they probably could put it together. This horse showed up. These people showed up.
Where
I
I
feel
didn't.
like it is taller this
Yeah,
way.
I don't need to.
Okay.
I think it is.
Well, let's keep in mind on it's the one far.
Because like this
Oh,
one
yeah.
is completely even.
Which one is you?
This
He's the
one,
armored guy there.
It's the same.
This
Oh,
Philip.
sorry, I did not see him down.
Lay down.
Taller this
He's
way.
recovering from his wounds still.
But that one
I thought that they got healed. They were all.
It's like I was holding it like this.
I got an idea.
Yeah, they. I mean, yeah, but
Well,
you
that's
probably
been
have to
long
get
enough
calipers
for
out.
you did get hit with a javelin the size of Texas.
Can I borrow your notepad for just a second?
It's in.
I'm just gonna make a couple marks real quick.
I just brought that because I want paper. You never know. And if I get bored or I'm distracted, I'll just start trying to do something else. Maybe I do it in Minecraft.
What's the situation? Did they take all of our weapons and armor?
Yes, you are essentially disarmed. Without armor, without weapons. You're in your skivvies. There's 2 Dwergar in his cell. And they smell bad.
That I get a chocolate for that one. Herself.
I could
Gosh dang it.
still pick a tool.
See, this is why I don't play other genders. It just gets confusing.
There are very specific reasons why I picked the gender idea.
I think that this is
Sorry,
the
I had
best
to, like-
use for this back scratcher.
Yes.
Finish.
Alright. Yeah, so nothing too crazy's happened. The matron mother of this drow fortress came and basically told you guys to just shove it and that she hates you and that she hopes you all die.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
But that it's also not up to her because the priestess of Lolth is coming. But yeah, that's where you find yourselves. And the minutes tick away.
Yeah, still trying to get that long rest she's been trying to get.
And then he's around here somewhere. Where do you want to do?
Well, I am not knowing that the priestess of Lolth is not here. I am looking for her and also keeping an eye out for an opportunity to snag a key because that was one of the things that we were told to watch for.
You're invisible, right?
For now. It's got to,
Well,
hour time
we
clock
are
on it.
going to take a detour and just follow him around for a minute.
Good.
Sorry, I have everyone throw their stuff on. Just-
Everybody on the dance
Ah.
floor. Everybody off the dance floor.
All right. Wait, is this the right floor? Let me check. Yep, this is there. You make your way down the steps and find yourself here. I'm going to need some drow representatives.
Are they royal guards?
Yes.
How many? There's 3 probably.
Yeah, 3's probably enough for now. I'll just use them as needed. Alrighty. All of a sudden, a Tarrasque appears
Well, good, it'll bust us out.
in the jail cell with you. And Sorrel's just like,
If it appears in the jail cell, we're already busted out.
It's a miniature dress.
Well, then that's useful.
alright. So while you guys are recovering from your battle, you've entered the entrance to this place. So where do you want to go?
I don't know where anything is, so I am looking around. I'm trying to find. I mean, not that I expect to just walk upon random treasure, but I'm me, so I'm also keeping my eye out for things that are interesting. But
Okay.
I'm looking for the priestess. I'm looking for any of the nobles that I can slip the key off of. Any other useful things that might help us get out of here. Obviously, if I can find them, I'm happy to, and I'm I'm under the assumption that their stuff got taken, so I'm also keeping my eye out for anywhere their stuff might have gotten taken.
All right. It would make sense to me that the entrance would be guarded. So let's have you make a stealth check first entering in with advantage because you are invisible.
They didn't leave to help during that fight upstairs.
Oh, did you directly just go in there before
I
the
booked
fight
it
even
while
ended?
the fight was still going.
Oh, well, yeah, if that's the case, go on in. You're scot-free.
I was like, yeah, we're not winning this. I'm out. I'm going to go find some help while I can.
I'll just describe this first room. The main entry is a beautifully tiled large room, with glowing stone pillars and a massive spider statue dedicated to Lolth at the southern end. Doors lead out toward hallways on the east and west, while a pair of double doors behind the statue lead into a large corridor.
Ooh.
This is a statue.
He goes in there?
Yeah, that's a statue.
What about the eggs? Are the eggs like stone? Or are they eggs?
I will definitely take a look at those, because I'm me. I'm like hurrying, but I'm also like, oh, look at that.
Yeah, no, you go and you check out these glowing pillars, and attached to each one of them is what looks like a clutch of large eggs.
They look anything like my eggs.
Walk away!
Your egg is actually, I never really give it a description. It's like a chicken egg,
Nope.
except for it's
okay.
bigger.
I'm out of here. Nope.
But
I'm not doing this.
these ones are
Nope.
dark. They're
Nope.
like
Nope.
purple colored, and they're large.
Vex large is not like eggs. Nope.
Oh, Vexlar's not here.
Excellent.
Wait.
You're not here. It's just
Okay.
Vance.
This reminds me, since I
You
took
were
off my
stuck
hat,
with us.
That's
I'm
how
also
much
gonna
I
take a
pay
moment
attention.
to
Never mind.
grab
So
the feather
excited.
that I took off of Krista, and I'm going to take the normal feather out of my
Character
hat and tuck it away,
development
and I'm going
was
to put
crushed.
the quaddle feather in my hat.
Rude.
Okay.
Rude.
And then I am not going to touch the eggs. I am going to look at them, look at the statue, and I'm just going to keep going. I don't want to mess with that.
All right. You want to enter any of the side chambers, or do you want to just go straight?
Let's. There's only doors on that side, right?
So let's see. This is a door right here. This is a door right here.
Sorry, yeah, side. There's only side doors on that.
There's a door
there's
over
one.
here.
These
are like corridors.
So if I came in here, I would probably just start round robin.
Okay.
Probably start there.
Start on the right side.
Looked at
then.
those eggs, went to the door.
Go down this hallway. There's a room on your left. I'm assuming you want to go in.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Okay, located off the eastern hallway, a large hallway contains thousands of years of knowledge upon dusty shelves in the form of many old books. So there's a bunch of books everywhere.
Do any books look like recently used?
There's a couple, yeah. The place is pretty well kept. You can tell this is a really fancy place.
Any of
Well
them-
dusted, well kept.
Are any of the books interesting? Would they
There you see all sorts of things. A lot of it's dedicated to the history of the Drow, genealogies. You see books about Lolth and her struggles. You see a lot of hatred against normal elves within the pages. There's fantasy, different ballads and things like that.
Ooh, I will take one of the nice story ballad ones.
Okay. little romance novel.
So I'm just gonna grab one of those and I'm gonna. Are these windows or doors? What do I see as far as
They are windows that lead to essentially an open cavern, because these are this is essentially stone after that.
Okay. Huh. Okay, but no doors. Okay, so we're gonna make our way back out. We're gonna keep going. When I get to the end of the hallway, I'm guessing that I can tell it was about the same distance to the end of that hallway as it was to the inside of the room, roughly. And then when I turn, can I see those double doors, or is that another door right there?
Yeah, there's another door.
Okay, so I wouldn't know that. I'm gonna peek over what's down this way. Is it just
There is a set of stairs leading upwards.
I think it makes the most sense to just follow the periphery.
Okay.
But I'm not going to go down those stairs. I will. Is that a door?
It is a door. It leads to a toilet.
Oh, nope. I don't need that. Prestidigitation.
Yes.
No, I don't do that because that would drop my visibility.
So, if you continue on this way,
Just in time.
there is a set of doors to the left.
And all these are unlocked. I mean, this is like a lived-in place, so I'm not like worried about traps so much. But I guess if it was locked, I'd be more cautious about traps. But I'm trying doors.
This one is locked.
Okay, so first I'm gonna look for traps.
You don't spot any.
Is there like a keyhole I can peek through or anything?
There is a keyhole, but it is fairly dim in here. You don't really see anything through the keyhole.
Okay, now you go dark vision.
You have dark vision?
Half elf.
I'll say that you can kind of peek in and you see that there's a table in there, a few chairs.
Small
That's-
room.
Yeah, it's a fairly small room.
Not what I'm looking for. Pass up a chance to look at the cool things inside.
Continue going.
Yes. Yeah.
All right, you come to this one, and this one actually opens up. If you want to go in.
Yeah. Poking my head in. I mean, I'm gonna do the same thing. Well, I guess if it's unlocked, I would just. No, I would still peek through the keyhole if there's a hole first, because if I open the door, someone's gonna know that someone was there if there's someone inside. So I'm looking through the keyhole first if I can.
This one you see that there is a strong glow emanating from the keyhole.
Do I hear anything?
You hear some scratches.
But I can't see anything just beside the glow.
No, not on this one.
Bar, we got these to share.
I do.
Or no, that's my version. The question is, can you read his name? I doubt you can.
Can be worse than Gudu Cuckoo.
I wrote in Korean.
That's why. Oh, actually, try to play this like I would. I'm looking for an important person.
Blow the door down.
I am going to very quietly try to open this door.
Okay.
I'll take one. And just very slightly. I'm just trying to get a better feel for what's in the room.
There's nobody inside. But what do you find but a chamber with a magic circle on the ground? Excuse me, a teleportation circle.
Does it look anything like the one we found in the shadow room?
In that it's the same type of spell, but it is a different pattern. This one is spider webby. There's also a book on the desk with a pen writing in it.
The pen is actively writing.
Yes.
I'm going to take a quick, brief moment to glance at the writing. Is it a familiar language? Do Drow write in the same script as other elves?
They read and write in Undercommon.
Okay, I knew that they spoke differently. Okay, so I don't know Undercommon, so I can't read it. So I'm just gonna, and then that's what is being written by this magic pen.
Yep.
Okay. And then I am going to no other doors. I'm gonna keep it moving.
Yeah, that's pretty much the end of the hallway. There's nothing there, so got
And
double back.
That creaky door made me realize, yes, if there's nothing else there. Well, if I get to the end of the hallway, it's a hallway that just ends.
Yep.
I'm gonna look for anything like a hidden door or anything.
No hidden door.
Then I'll head back over.
Dang it.
Also, the creaky door, I'm like smacking myself on the head for being dumb. I'm gonna pull out some oil that I keep. It's just like I'm gonna make sure to be oiling the hinges from now on.
All right.
I'm glad I'm not the only one that does that.
That door is, I'm assuming, a door on
Yeah.
I said I walked past it, didn't realize because I was following the periphery, but now that it's the the next option, I'm gonna.
Okay, you find yourself within a long hallway that has doors on the sides.
Don't forget about the chamber we were told about by Wallweather.
Wasn't that the middle chamber where we were?
He said there was a chamber.
Yeah, because there was 3 things. He said talk to the priestess, get the key.
And there was a hidden chamber with something we could use against the royal.
Hidden chamber, cool. So I'm actively looking for anything hidden or otherwise right now. So anything that would be important, I guess. I'm gonna go left because I know that the big chamber that I passed up is down somewhere on the right. I'm just gonna keep following around left if I can.
This way?
Yep.
Okay. Get to the end of this hallway, and there is another door. Let's see what's here. Okay. If you go through this door, you'll actually start to hear voices on the other side.
Okay, I'm gonna be very cautious if I like which if I'm.
I'll say you get to the door and you can
Into the
hear
hallway?
voices on the other side.
In the hallway.
Dun dun dun.
I'm just gonna listen for a second. Are they speaking Undercommon?
They are speaking underground. Lots of shush noises.
Tell us what they're
Shush
saying.
Does it sound like a normal kind of conversation, or is it like?
Yeah, it sounds like fairly normal conversation. One of the voices is fairly concerned, but apart from that, nothing too crazy.
I'm gonna oil the hinges just to make sure, and I'm just gonna try and. Is it lit up in the room that I'm in? This big hall.
Mm-hmm.
Is there not all doors would even have keyholes if they're not meant to be locked. I'm going to try to very slowly open this door. Yeah.
Okay. You start to slip through the door,
Can't get anything done if I'm not one of these.
but you do hear the sound of concern on the other side. You don't understand what it says, but if you were able to peek your head through, you do see that there is actually a guard that starts walking towards the door.
I am going to just leave the door how it is, and I'm going to step just to the inside of the door.
Okay. Yeah. Make your first stealth check.
Do I get advantage for being invisible?
Yes.
I'm not moving right now. So I might fly, I guess.
Or
Wow, this might be short-lived.
That'd be really funny.
Oh my gosh. Well, that's a 10.
That's the best you got?
They were
Oh.
a 3 and a 4.
I honestly wasn't expecting to have to pull up this guy's stats, but here we go. You guys surprised me. Alrighty.
Just because doesn't mean I can't get away.
He's gonna just walk into you.
What the?
You said 10?
Yeah.
You hear an alarmed shout. And the guard says something in Undercommon. You're still invisible, right? He's going to start... So he's going to run up right to the door. And then he's going to start waving his weapon around and sniffing the air and using his ears to keenly try to figure out where you are.
Yeah, so I'm gonna back up as quietly as I can, and I'm gonna pull out some ball bearings, and I'm gonna chuck one of them down the hall as far as I can.
Okay. Trying to think what kind of a roll this would be.
I would go with the deception check.
That's a good one. Try a deception.
That's a 22.
Yeah, pretty good. Pretty good. The guard runs off this way.
What? Down the hall.
Oh, this way. Or that way.
Into this.
Oh, this way. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, he's gonna run off this way.
And as soon as he vacates, I'm going through the door into this hall.
All right. Which way? Left, right, straight?
So I see. Is that another door? Is that a?
Yeah. So there's a door here, and then a door over here.
Okay, so I don't want to be in this hall when he comes back, so I'm gonna a little less cautiously. I'm just gonna quickly check if this door's unlocked. I'm gonna go inside.
It is unlocked, and yeah, you just kind of slip through it real quick.
Okay.
Let's see what's in this room. I need. Let's see. Within, you find a young drow male sitting on the bed, and he looks angry.
Is he another illegitimate Down syndrome child?
He does not have Down syndrome. You'll need to make a stealth check, though, to try to get in with him unawares.
Well, that's a lot better. That's gonna be a 23.
Okay. Yeah, you make it in. He doesn't notice you. If you'll observe him for a minute or two, he's going to actually get up, and he's going to take one of the swords that was lying underneath his pillow, and he's going to go over and he's going to start stabbing one of the dummies, which, oddly enough, looks a lot like you. It's elvish, and kind of frou-frou a little bit. Yeah, he's just stabbing it, trying to get some anger out.
How old does he look? Like young child or? Like...
Well, in elvish years,
yeah.
I'd say late 20s.
I just did a quick glance. Does he have a key on him? Anywhere visible?
He actually does. It's on a necklace around his neck.
Oh, we need that. Yep, I'm gonna try and as he's swinging the sword around, I'm gonna try and hopefully he's a little bit distracted by the dummy. I am going to try and pat over there, and I'm going to try and pull it off of him.
All right. Well, this is going to be an important check. Yeah, roll. I'm going to have you roll a stealth, and then I'm going to have you roll a sleight of hand.
Is the stealth advantage still?
Yes.
All right, that is another 23.
Nice and
This
cozy.
is 6, right? Yeah.
That's good enough. You're able to get up right behind him. You can smell his perfumed nape.
We're not sure of Vance's sexuality, but maybe.
Maybe I want my
I am
kids to
like
be 3/4 elf.
in my other hand, I've got another ball bearing ready, like to chuck
Okay.
if he notices this, just to try and distract him. But it is a 24.
That's pretty good. I'll say that you're able to get the little clasp, and right as he goes to swing in the jolt of it, you're able to go slip it off.
Okay. I'm out. Oh, I have to buy something. So are these windows? Are these windows? Like, are they closed windows?
They are. Yeah, they're closed windows.
That's when your invisibility runs out.
Right. Yeah. How am I doing on time right now?
Let's see. How long does your invisibility last?
Well, it lasts an hour.
I'll say that it's been like a third of that hour by
It's
now.
20 minutes by now, which means probably people are like, depending on how the fight went, they could be start coming back soon.
Yeah, my friends' heads could be on pikes for all I know.
Yeah, I mean, they should
No,
have killed you
pikes
guys.
yet.
Yeah.
Heading towards them.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna go back out the way I came because I don't see any other doors. Do I?
Nope.
Inside here? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Any sign of the guard? See.
By this time, he would have come back. And he's looking around. He's just kind of looking through the hallways.
Hmm.
I'll say he goes this way first.
I'm gonna, before I leave the room, if I see him, I'm gonna, like, chuck some ball bearings inside this room to intentionally make some noise. Maybe at the kid.
And I'll through. Okay.
Yeah, so I'm by the door and I'm chucking them at him.
Okay. You chuck it at him and you hear, ow! And then you hear yelling. And yeah, he's gonna start running this way.
Yeah, so my hope is that he's gonna come in and check on this kid. So I'm
Are
gonna
you
say,
trying to, like
out
get
of
out
the
of the
way?
way? Okay.
Yeah, by the door, out of the way, letting him come in the room.
Yeah, he's gonna run in there.
Okay. I'm going back the way I came. I'm gonna try and make my way back to that stairwell I saw.
Alright.
Just run right into a new room.
Oh.
I run back. This is a good game.
Ooh. Alright. So yeah, you make it back into the great hallway. At this point, though, I'm going to say that a bunch of drow carrying your friends go through the... Yeah. These doors, I'll say that they're open so you can see the way end of the hall. You see your friends being dragged in. And there's a good amount of drow with them.
I am going to try and follow them at a distance.
Oh, okay. Well, if that's the case, they would go and take this route. They bring them in, they go through this door, they go this way, and then they go up
Yeah,
the
that's
stairs.
where I was going anyways.
So yeah, that's where you go. So if you're wanting to go up the stairs with them?
Oh, it goes up, not down.
No, it goes up.
I was thinking we'd started at the top and went down.
Haha!
Yeah, no, we'll go with them.
This is elven architecture. Alright.
I see. That's cool.
They throw your friends into the jail, and you get to listen to the tirade that the matron mother has against all of your friends and tells them that she wishes they were dead.
Oh, so I've been in here the whole time for that. That's
Yeah. Crazy how it works.
Flashback one of those.
Time is like wibbly wobbly, timey wimey.
Indeed.
Okay, so we're all in the same room now. So
Back in the jail cell.
what are you guys doing? After she left, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Voya's trying to get a long rest.
Oh, you guys are about to settle in.
That's what she's doing.
I don't know what they're doing.
Well, so you guys are just
Healing.
gonna hear my voice. How long was that spiel?
Like 10 minutes. No, I mean, it's been like 10 minutes since they were deposited in, but...
Yeah. So like,
You're in
so
the
I've probably like
invisibility.
20 minutes left on my.
I was going to say invisibility based on 20 when following and then talk is probably give or take 40.
And we should have your character in here now. I'll say that you're in the same jail cell as Martin.
You are? Oh, him? Oh,
Yeah. I mean,
I don't know how you
I don't know if we need him yet. It's going to kind of depend on what
What
Vance decides to do at this point.
Are there any guards in the room, or did they leave?
Just sitting here watching, you see that there is a patrol. The guard kind of goes this way and then that way and this way.
Okay, so in the general vicinity, but not like they can leave and I
Yeah.
can.
Basically, it just goes in a circle.
So I'm gonna see people start settling in for a long rest because she just said that they have to wait until the spiel tomorrow, or to the
When the
priestess lady comes.
Yes.
Yep.
And I'm gonna say, well, I'm just gonna quietly, but say, well, do you guys want to wait till tomorrow?
Yeah, what?
And I don't want to draw. Well, I mean, yeah, in case they come back, I don't want to drop the invisibility. I'm gonna say invisible. Duh.
Oh, yeah.
By the way, Krishna, you were down. I grabbed the bag just in case we needed it. So one idea, I could put the pole on the floor inside the gel cell. You guys hop in, and I can pull it through. If you want to get out of here now.
Huh, that's a smart idea.
Thank you.
And then just carry us all out.
Well, I mean, you guys can literally get out of the hole on the other side. I can lay it down outside of the bars. Whatever we want to do.
Could we all fit in the hole?
Oh, if I was following them in, did they already have their stuff taken away when I caught up with them?
Yeah, I'll say that you saw them get their stuff getting taken away, and it all got brought into. Let's see, where's the door to this room? I'll say that you saw them take
Take it
them.
around. Okay,
Take it
somewhere.
around.
I prefer to get my weapons before leaving.
I'll go see if I can find them. I saw them take them that way.
He gurgles through his blood.
Or do any of you want to try and come with me to? I guess none of you can turn invisible, huh?
But you could put all the weapons in the hole.
Yeah, if I get them.
With my weapons, I could eliminate witnesses.
I thought there was going to be time for a long rest, but timeline-wise, this is like right after you guys got eliminated.
So this is up to you guys what you want to do.
Have you guys already healed yet?
I believe so, yes.
Yeah, I think my.
Most of you were down, so I'll just say
Somebody was unconscious but got healed when they got to the cell. I think you woke you up or something like that. Somebody woke someone
Raise
up.
your hands if you got knocked out last time. I'll say that you guys have just a couple hit points.
She got you up. I remember that because you were being dragged and you woke up.
Oh, yeah.
I'll say you have a couple hit points too.
I mean, do you guys not have records? Oh, did you guys already click the?
I think they already healed up.
I don't know if I clicked it, but the app, like, I hadn't used it for a while.
It's all good. It doesn't have to be perfect.
Anyways.
Many of your friends are looking pretty ill and stabbed with poisonous
The
arrows.
hole doesn't say how deep it is, but it does say it's 6 feet in diameter.
Pretty sure it's 10 feet.
That seems right.
Yeah, I thought it was.
So yeah, it's enough to pack people in like sardines.
Yeah. Not a lot of time to breathe. We've already established, but we could, if it was in and out kind of thing.
Don't forget about them in there.
Well, they can climb out. It's a DC 10 athletics check. Even he could get out.
I mean, there is some stuff already in there.
It's true. There's a whole chest of femurs.
Full chest of femurs, stone puffy white clouds. It's a little cramped.
You've missed some shenanigans, Miles. They have many femurs.
Yeah. So, bunch of beard hair.
Oh, yeah, there's a bunch of weird hair.
A bunch of beard hair.
Okay, so I'm gonna go. I'll tell them that I have the key too. I found a key already, so we potentially get a lift out of here. Do you guys think the lifts we saw up in the courtyard are the way to get out? Did they look like they went up above the citadel?
Yeah.
Okay. So, I guess I've got a limited amount of time before my invisibility drops. I'm gonna go try and get you guys' stuff.
Sweet deal.
All right.
Are you gonna wait for the guard to come over here, or?
Ooh, that's a good point. If he probably wouldn't have had long enough to establish his pattern yet, so I'm probably not knowing he's coming back unless he's like coming down the hall as I try to go down it.
I'll say that. That's fun.
Then I am gonna let him come past.
All right. So yeah, you make a stealth check as he goes past.
That is a 22.
When we open it.
You can open the door and get the fan blowing. I know the kids are kind of loud, but it gets too hot.
Is it warmer outside?
Yeah, that was
Still
good
quite
enough.
hot outside.
But it's cooling down.
Yeah, it might
It's
be
the
about
air.
50.
It's the airflow. So yeah, you make it across, and you find that there's a door. There's also some jail cells over here. Ah! Don't look. That's the key.
I'm looking at everything.
But I found the key already.
And memorize it.
Yes, this is where you are.
I'm afraid to
Taking
go up there to
details.
check to see if there are some.
So I just see
I
jail
guess
cells
several
on
might
the
fit
side here.
This
Any
area.
persons of interest
Okay.
in this? cells?
Over here, I'll say that there is a couple more very dirty-looking dweller guard.
Got it.
Interesting.
Understood.
3 of the 4 are very
Not my problem.
leadership oriented, like they need to be in charge.
Okay, you want to go through here?
I have no idea how they would respond. If that's a door.
They said if they come back
Is
again,
that
they
a
want to
door
bring
or
It is a
is
door.
that
one so
a?
they
Because that
can
looks
play
like that.
Smash Bros.
It is a door.
Stuff like that.
yeah.
But I
For
wasn't
these
like,
places.
no, I don't know what they have.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I know.
Same thing. Keyhole listening.
Yeah, there's voices on the other side for sure.
What?
So they love electronics.
My kids are.
So, who all has missing health that I could do a prayer of healing?
Good thinking.
Me and me.
I'm
Anyone else?
at full health.
Emily, were you even injured in the fight?
I know Krishna went down.
Yeah, I got poisoned.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's why.
I don't know how much.
I don't think I got hit points taken away.
It just went on.
The arrows
I
didn't
just-
do any damage.
We've done a little damage, but not a ton.
Maybe she healed it.
Possibly.
I think she healed it.
I did not get any damage. No.
Yeah, because they had a special
Because
stuff.
Vexlar surrendered willingly.
Yeah, they had a special poison
yeah,
where
no,
it knocked you out if you didn't pass
Yeah.
the save.
Otherwise, they don't.
I was about to say what happened to you, but I remember now you were in the jail the whole time.
Oh yeah, the whole time.
You're in the jailhouse now.
So it sounds like you did.
Scaring the Drew guard.
And it does not look like there's anywhere else to go. There's a stairwell there.
Roll for
Probably
15. 15 health.
And Miles, you're in the jail cell with Martin over here, an imposing figure in his tidy-whities. His face is covered in scars, just hideous.
Just his face?
And his body, just covered in scars, muscular.
Mark, do we still have your backup armor, or did you sell it?
I think he left it.
I have. Well, it's not with me right now, but I have a mail shirt.
In your backpack, I see. Anyway, yeah.
So Martin, there's a dragonborn in your cell with you. If you want to interact with him, otherwise you can ignore him.
You saw the color on here and all that stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
Dark, like
Excuse
forest
me, I
green,
was shot
black
with
hair,
a ballista. I'm going to take it
6'6".
now.
Basically things I don't want to be. No, I'm just kidding. What I wish I were. Half a foot taller, a bit more.
So you're gonna go in?
If there's nowhere else to go, I'm not going back up. Those stairs go back down on that side?
They appear to be a mimicry of the other stairs.
Yeah, so probably back down the same area. I'm going to go inside.
All right,
Girl.
you go inside. And this room is filled with elite drow warriors. 4 of them are sleeping on the bed. There's like 6 of them over here playing cards on the table. Make a stealth.
I could take it. Oh no! We got another one of those rolls. This one's an 11.
Slightly better.
Let's see. What is in this
So
room?
you're gonna all turn and look at the door.
Was the door
Are you
closed?
okay?
It was.
Remember, don't
Drink it.
fight, okay?
Okay. Yeah, you open the door, and light kind of shines into the room, and they all turn their heads towards the door. There's a split second where they're like,
Be careful, don't hit people too.
but then the ones at the card table just bum rush you. And
Okay, go.
I'm gonna say you're gonna have to make an athletics or something to try to dodge the tackle of bodies.
Can I do acrobatics and try and tumble out of the way?
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Eight.
I'll leave it up to the dice. I mean, let's see.
The odds are not in my favor.
You're able to dodge out of the way most of them, but one of them grabs around your legs, and you hear him utter in the shush shush language.
Kidney punch that breaks the invisibility.
Make a strength check against him.
I mean, it's an even roll. That's an 8.
I mean, maybe
they're also out too.
maybe he'll have an off day. Well, let's take a look.
Oh, they're not just doing
Oh, no.
they're drowned.
This man reaches around and he just grabs you right in a place you did not want to be grabbed. You are within this man's grasp.
I knew
Oh, so
I should
that's
have
what
taken
means being grabbed by the short hairs.
I knew I should have taken Fey touched.
And at that point, the rest of them pile on top of you and start kicking. Just like they did with Araheim the other day.
He's still invisible, right?
No, not
Or
anymore.
Not as soon as the
As the kicks land.
Oh, once it is hit, it's no longer.
Actually, no. I'd have to make a concentration, but I mean, it's basically out at this point anyway.
All right,
I was gonna
Yeah.
laugh if he's still invisible while this is all happening. I can't see him, but they sure feel it.
Really into that Irish
Sleep
stuff.
doesn't work on these guys.
Well, they're just gonna keep kicking you
Until 0 hit points.
until you either give up or you fall unconscious.
Oh, if they started kicking and I knew I couldn't get away, I'm in the ball.
Stop it! Stop it!
All right, they're gonna drag you over here and lock you into the sail with all the others after taking all your stuff.
Oh yeah, they found your key.
When you say took all my stuff, they take like even our outer clothing and stuff.
Yeah, pretty much your inner skivvies. So unless you found an inventive way of hiding something.
When I was being kicked, I would have been trying to protect my hat. And
Okay. You're able to keep the hat from getting too ruffled.
even if they're going to take it, I'm protecting it because that's where the egg is.
Okay. Well, you're able to protect the egg, and then when they're taking your stuff, you are like, and they take the egg, they look at it. They don't immediately smash it. You're in the jailhouse.
Yeah, and as they bring it up, bring your voice on, it's gonna crack an eye open. We're saved.
At least I tried.
Well, shoot. Didn't work. You, green thing. Do you have any powers that could be advantageous to us?
I was trying to check. I like the block pick, but I don't think I'm so good at that.
You wouldn't have to be a powerful witch who has an undead dragon at her command.
That's oddly specific.
When they took my stuff, did they go through the bag of holding or the hole?
They don't rifle through it too much. They mostly just take it. And you saw them take it into that room that you're trying to get into.
Well, the good news is
The one thing I thought I could have done.
we still have the key.
Who is?
It's the hole. It's in the bag of holding.
Why am I classified?
Because I use the bag of holding because I'm glad that we let me have it because I'm the kind of guy who doesn't want to carry a bunch of stuff. It ruins the image. So when I carry stuff, generally goes in the bag of holding.
Yep. Good old Mordenkainen. Stuff's always useful.
Well, what do you call Dragonborn?
Yeah, this is my name. I had a name, Masualine.
Masualine?
Masualine. It's basically, it's the magician.
Nice. Masualine. How would you spell that in English?
Masulin.
Okay.
Musulin. I put dash in. Masul, Masul-in.
There's an L somewhere. Missing.
L after the U. An L. Masul. Yeah. I think if I'm sitting in a jail cell already, I probably don't have the stuff, and I don't think I can try to do. I don't know. I am still learning because I thought I was going to try to when he got put into the cell. There is an option. There's this fast hands. It says you can use a bonus action granted by your cunning action to make a sleight of hand check. But it also says use your thieves tools to disarm a trap or open a lock or take the use an object action.
None of us have our stuff right now.
If you want to, so when they stuff Martin in the jail
I
cell,
more so want to try something like that if I happen to notice something dangling from that guard.
I'll say this: when he tries to shove Martin into the jail cell, Martin is going to go "Wah," and spit blood all up in his face. That's what Martin would do. At that time, it creates a distraction where you can try to pickpocket the man. So make a sleight of hand against him.
I don't know if I have. I don't know where I'm doing anything.
You have your skills.
I don't have the interior side of hand. it's plus 0.
So yeah, you're just tapped +0. That just means you don't have a bonus.
If you attempt an act of guardian or manual trickery, such as planting something on someone else or concealing an object on your person, make a dexterity sleight of hand check. The GM might also call for dexterity. Check to determine whether you can lift a coin, purse off another person, or slip something out of another person's pocket.
Oh, and I should mention this, in the process of creating your character, most rogues tend to use a lot of dexterity. So that should be one of your highest stats. If it isn't, you can change it later, but that is a recommendation.
Well, that's not probably going to add that sleight of hand.
So you always have it.
Probably somewhere else
I
then.
think this just means it's.
I think it's just showing where.
Yeah. So go back to the skills.
If-
Sleight of hand.
I think you just like
I'll push
slide
the
it.
1. When I push on the 1, I get rolled an
18. Okay, that's actually pretty good. I'll say that you are able to. I'll say that you're able to slip away a poison dagger from you.
18. That's helpful.
So you can try to pick the lock with that if you'd like, or you can stab Martin.
Mom, which one doesn't have nuts?
This is look at the last bullet point on prestidigitation.
This one? This one. Or
Ah, yes.
Can I use that to make a temporary lockpick?
I'll just take
I'd say that that's possible.
Pick it.
So I don't know if this has happened while I was gone or not. I'll let him do what he can do first.
Love you, my dear.
Love you.
Put that in somewhere.
So, if you want to try to get out, the check would be essentially it would be your dex plus your.
I think I'll probably, as far as that goes, that was when he first got put in. I did that, and then I would probably just sit there with it.
You're just gonna hold on to it. Okay.
Yeah, just initially.
Just
Which I mean, it's only been like
in case.
after they got in. That was like what, 20 minutes, 30 minutes.
Yeah, you don't really know these people. For
I'm
all
just
you know, they
chilling.
could be like super evil.
Yeah.
Which.
And maybe I'll find whether I can add that more.
Okay. So yeah, you guys are chilling.
How much damage did I take when they took me?
I'll say they probably landed a good. There's like 6 of them kicking you for a couple rounds. I'd say like 20 damage.
Okay. I'm still up. Well, I'm going to cure wounds myself first.
Always a good choice. Yeah. Emily, do you have any special abilities that would help you in this situation?
I don't think so.
Can I read through everybody?
Ooh, that's 11.
Remind me too to update it because I think you might be missing some abilities since we updated you last. Being homebrew and all.
When I get back, I'm gonna say, who's the new guy? And I guess are there still 2 dwarves in here too?
Yeah, Dwergar, they're in her cell, cowering in the corner.
Whose cell? Her cell cowering.
You can read,
You were like,
you can try to read.
I was! I was like, I want a chocolate!
You can try to read the minds of the guard that's walking past.
Okay. So I look at him intimidatingly and I read his mind because I'm the supreme being. Yes, I'm intimidating.
Does it say you have to roll for that? I didn't quite catch it.
No, I've never had to roll for it.
The last one. Okay.
Nope.
Yeah, so you read his minds. He is a little bit upset because his favorite card-playing friend was murdered recently. But he doesn't actually care that much. Drow society is pretty awful. You don't get a lot of empathy from this guy. But he is
more. He's mad over inconvenience.
he is really hoping that all of the goods that got brought in, that there's some really good stuff, and that perhaps he'll be rewarded for his valor and actually given a gift of weapons or magical trinkets that were taken from you. It's about what you get. When he does think about it, you do realize that all the stuff was brought into the leader of the guard's room. So there is that. You do get that, which is right here.
Real quick, you said
Is
I
that
got
where
the
you
poison
guys caught?
dagger I found. There's
I
a
didn't make
dagger
it back
open.
there.
Perfect.
Walked into the entrance and
That's
kind of
exactly
around
what
the
I can
corner from there.
That'll
I
work.
didn't see
Tell
the
what the
stuff.
crap I'm looking at.
That's good.
Is anyone else in the cell with me?
Let's see. Let's base this out now. Where did my little thing go?
I didn't have my stuff taken.
I lost my
Some of the other
stick.
things. Pointy stick.
Somebody put them over there if you can reach.
But do where?
All these guys, just put them in the cells.
That's really sad. It's just I could have used. Oh no, we were inside of a magical cell. I couldn't have done that back then. I was like, I could have used prestidigitation to make lockpicks when we were in that carriage, but that wouldn't have worked.
This
It's so weird that I'm
I'm guessing
missing.
that's
Just
you.
kidding. I had my lap.
No,
That's
that's
not you.
I'm the.
I have
tall
not
one
brought
in
you
the
over
spirit.
yet.
Let's
The
see.
big one as well.
Is that you?
Well, that was mine.
Okay, we can put him right here. And where's Vance? Here he is. Yeah, also you get your own cell. Yay.
Oh, okay. Elbows. All right. So I'm gonna try something, guys. We're not completely out of luck yet, and I'm gonna prestidigitate the lockpick.
Yep, you get a little magic lockpick.
All right. I'm gonna try to take
Oh, shit. Scared me.
Did you break a chair
No.
again?
shifted.
It popped.
These
Oh,
were
it's-
expensive.
Really, they were free.
It cost someone money. Someone.
Squirrel's getting on here. Can you open the door?
Not all of it. Okay, I'll.
Sorry. Okay, lock picking is
You
a separate
cannot quell
skill
poor
per
Belle's
se
enthusiasm.
Come on, wait, help.
from sleight of hand, right?
Yeah, I think it's like your proficiency plus your dex.
Yeah, it's usually your dex plus your proficiency modifier, which is frequently a sleight of hand, but not always.
And I believe, however, that when I took my level in Rogue, I took expertise in lockpicking. Because I only have the other three here. And do I add you said the dex?
Yep.
Okay, dex is 3 plus proficiency is 6, so that's 21.
Hey, that's enough to get it pops open.
Okay.
And I'm assuming you did this while the guard was not right in front of you.
Correct.
Can you turn invisible again?
I can. I have got one more spell slot to do that. But here's the thing. So on the other side of this, there's more cells, but there's another door. There's a bunch of guards inside. I'm guessing that's where the stuff is. I did not make it past the door. So my thought is, what if I bust one of you guys out? You can make a distraction this time.
So you can make a ton of wolves.
Krista, can you still shape?
Yes.
Could you potentially make a distraction and then shape into something that would let you get away?
Lemur.
Or a deer. Or a fly.
Yes.
Or a scented dog.
Changing that, yeah.
Or a meow.
Meow.
Or a parrot.
Heat.
Yeah, I can.
Something threatening enough to draw them all out. And some wolves.
Turn to bugbear. Owlbear.
I mean, it's totally up to you how you want to do this, but I was thinking like make a distraction and then turn into something that lets you not be seen by them as much. Hey, I'm right here.
An aim.
I'm not rolling right now.
Yeah, I can.
Okay, let's try and get you out of your cell.
So, I mean, if she can wild shape, she could probably just squeeze through the bars.
Well, I
Do
was.
something small.
I mean, it's up to her, but what I was talking about is coming with me, making a distraction while shaping afterwards.
Okay.
Besides, I just rolled a.
I could give out some guidance. So you might need some stealth.
What did I say on the last one? 21? It's
Yeah.
4 higher than that.
Oh.
25.
Okay, yeah, you're able to break her out, so.
Okay. Then should I give you some guidance? It'll last only 1 minute. Can you be over there in 1 minute? Might you need?
Are you invisible?
Not yet. That's a good point. How are we going to get you past the guard?
You start to hear some footsteps coming around the corner.
How does that spell work? Can I do it to someone else yet? That would have been really smart. I don't think I can unless I cast it at a higher level. I don't have higher level yet.
That's the guards coming. Can you get me out?
Yeah, let's do this.
Alright, you run over here to try to get him out. The footsteps are getting louder.
Oh, that's another 25.
Okay. I'll say that you're able to bust this one open, but at this point the guard rounds the corner and he sees you.
I run and tackle him.
Can you silence him? Just cover his mouth?
It's quite a ways. He's going to yell as he goes to try to apprehend.
He sees us over at this point.
Yeah, he's running.
Okay, wait, is he running towards or running away?
He's yelling and then running towards.
Okay.
I'm gonna tackle him.
Okay. Make a contested strength check, I guess.
I'm gonna slip out since now that's open. Just kind of stand behind everyone.
7.
Okay.
He rolls low. I was low.
That's his or rolling for him tackling, right?
Yeah. Trying
While
to
you're
get
running, if you have an idea about how far did he make it down the hallway with this attempt?
in. Well, he kind of had the drop, so I'll say that they're right there. Let's see. Oh, sorry, what'd you get?
7.
Well, he rolled a 3, so I'll say that you're able to take him down.
Great. I want to choke him to death.
Yes. Release the murder.
All right, you begin the choking.
No mercy!
Is he holding his breath?
Yeah. I'll say that he got a decent amount of breath because he yelled. He was like, ah! And then you tackled him.
Someone kick him in the gut.
You guys all start kicking him on the ground.
He's like, I wasn't even the one kicking you.
Oh, that's true. I slipped past him.
It's like, I just started.
I'll say you guys are able to have a whole round before stuff happens.
Okay.
So you gotta declare what you want to do.
I will continue to choke him. Depending on his constitution score, this might take a couple of rounds.
Okay. I guess new plan. Make a distraction here, and I'm gonna try and slip past him when there's a chance, guys.
I guess.
Once again, Vince runs away from the fight.
I'm trying to help!
All right, let's go with you first. Then make a strength
The
check.
other guys aren't here yet. I can kick him once.
There we go. 19.
Ooh, he got like 4. So
I got
Let's see. It's been a while since I read up on the breathing thing. They get one round or
Yeah, the number of rounds equal to their Constitution modifier. So if he has a Constitution modifier of 0, he has a minimum of 1 round. If he fails the check, then at the beginning of his next turn, if he's not free, he drops to 0.
Okay. He's starting to turn blue.
Yeah, you can mix them.
I want to walk up and start checking the guy's
Just try
pockets.
to make sure.
Okay.
He's
Go down the floor.
not.
Just rifling through as he's
Pretty much just
struggling for his life.
meandered up, start.
Also, you find another dagger. And no, he wouldn't have keys. I'll say that you find some. I'll say you find like 10 gold coins too.
No.
You
Let's
two
not
are
bring
in
any
another
more
cell?
out. Yeah, just use the ones.
Okay, I guess while we have a little bit of time, that's what I'll do. I'm not going to kick the guy. I'm like, it's already a mess now. I'm going to try and make another lockpick and try and get you guys out of your cell.
Yay!
Okay.
He likes us. He really likes us.
Ooh, that's improved from the last one. That's 27.
Okay. That's pretty good.
I'm worried that I'm rolling all my good rolls now.
So yeah, you are now freed, Emily. Vexlar.
Well, let's eat that.
And then let's see. That was pretty much everyone was freed, right? Oh, Chris, now do you have something you want to declare before things happen?
See, I'm still locked in.
No, well, you two were in a cell together. You were in with the dwarves, or
Yeah, the Drew girl.
she's the one I haven't got out yet.
Oh, okay. What would I want to do?
In the inventory, you go to inventory.
Inventory and then what?
You
Kinda
just
where I'm at.
click on the currency.
Oh, I literally just read total currency like, oh. And there were gold coins?
Yeah, 10 gold coins. Emblazoned with a spider and a web on the other side.
After I find my stuff while they're doing that, I'm going to actually stand up and just try to persuade him to let go of the guy's throat.
That's an interaction you gotta work out with him.
What? Contacts fall out or something? Too much? Okay.
You're welcome to roll a persuasion check too, though.
Lock. Push the red button.
So most of your checks or skills are going to be in that same place you found the sleight of hand. There should be one that's marked persuasion.
Or you could just try to convince me first.
Well, I have persuasion.
dropped it again, remember?
+7.
You gotta be careful.
That's pretty persuasive.
I roll it. I
We
roll an
gotta
8
find the one.
plus
Where
another
did it go?
15.
Where did the one go?
How does
I
that
don't see
butter
it.
your...
Can you find it for me?
It's pretty
I just
persuasive.
said
Well, what's the
What do
reason?
you-
Oh, you
what's your
found it.
argument?
Good job. Okay, come back up.
he's blue and not moving.
He'll be fine.
Besides, like all he's got.
I don't want to be making noise, so as soon as he is still moving, isn't he?
Yeah.
As soon as he stops moving, I'm gonna toss him in the cell and he'll be fine.
Oh yeah, but it's in.
Okay, you convinced him not to murder him straight up. Good enough. But yeah, at this point, rounding the hall are 9 drow.
We heard them coming.
Yeah, you with his yelling, it got them all engaged, and they shuffled out of this room and are running down the hall.
Do we need initiative or?
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna need nine guys.
So let's see. Are you gonna be heading that way?
I need to get past them. The only way to where I think they took the stuff was down this hall.
Oh, there's not a way around the other way.
I could have tried to go. I could try to go up the stairs, through all that other stuff, and back down the other stairs. But you guys, A, don't know that, and B, I'd still have to get to this room that's over here. But again, we don't have time to have this conversation in the game, so I already know what I'm going to do.
There's a book in it.
Maybe.
Yeah, I mean, roll an initiative.
Yeah.
Like,
So roll a d20.
I'm just gonna have these guys all roll the same one. Ooh, very good.
So it's a d20 plus you should have an initiative bonus. Should be one of these upper ones here. Yep, I used up the good rolls. Not terrible.
So the initiative is essentially to see who goes first in a battle. It's their attention versus your attention.
Well, I rolled a 9.
And what's your, or 9 is with the bonus?
Initiative is 0 right now. Man, you're back in the middle of
You a rogue with no decks?
Yeah, I'm gonna need to fix that.
And what did you get?
I got an 11.
Vexlar. Hold on a second. Sorry, I got distracted by something.
What are we rolling for?
Initiative. We're about to fight,
That's
Emily.
what I thought. I know. I got distracted. I'm sorry.
Well, whether you fight, it's up to you.
Yeah, you don't have to fight.
I'm not clouds. I'm not afraid of a fight, but
19.
what does the situation call?
They got an 8, by the way.
Oh, thank goodness. Woo! I just need to go before them, that's all.
I'm not gonna lie, looking at this stuff and seeing like, oh yeah, initiative. Okay, it makes sense why I have it, but I don't remember exactly when I marked things to get it. That's my problem. Like,
Is who's still in their cells?
No,
he got
Just
everyone
Voyage
else.
I mean, I haven't moved out of myself.
Oh.
It's unlocked.
Yeah, Voyashana's still locked up though, right?
Yep.
Where's Voyashana's character?
She's laying down.
Oh, that's Voyashana? Okay.
Yeah, because she's resting.
Alright.
Still trying to get that long rest.
She's just laying there watching all this, like,
Yeah.
You know,
What did you get?
Oh yes, this is obviously going to go well.
I remember this now. You've been in here for a couple of hours, and you're like, why? Why did you guys already come? You're like, maybe you should have told us before.
Were you rolling initiative?
That's actually a conversation we would have had.
Coming, or
so initiative is essentially like they're both like you and these bad guys are both gonna fight. But the question is who moves first. It's essentially your reaction time.
well, that's why I was wondering, like, did they get down to us? Because I had the option of contemplating if I have the ability to like stealth, like move down the hallway before they come down to me.
Well, if you go before them, I'd say that you can run out of their sight and then stealth if you would like.
Boy.
Yeah, or I can do something else.
Yeah.
As a nice little dragonborn, I have a nice little ability and they're close enough.
Alright, yeah. Could be good.
If I get lucky, if I
What
have
did they
some,
roll?
it's probably
8.
not nice. They'll enjoy it if it works. And I'm actually fairly not in front of all of them. I am in front of you guys, anyone that's in the area.
Honestly, the
This
best way
isn't
to learn
raging,
the
it's
game
just so I
is
can
to
mark it.
try the things.
Well, I've done something similar, but it's good at least 2 decades ago. At least. And obviously this is not the same exact thing, because different circumstance, different person,
6, 7, 8.
everything.
Or Martin and Aaron.
Well, I'm just learning what I literally just gave myself.
Airheim
What
makes us higher.
can I do? I can spit poison gas, I think is what it is.
In case, you might already have to learn this, but just when we're in combat, just for the sake of organization, it's all turn-based, which is why the initiative is
Trying to determine who goes winner. Like I said, we'll see if any of you guys run in front of me. And I may or may not do something.
On your turn, you have an action and potentially
I do have a bonus one that has to do with like the stealth and something like that. I've read things like 3 times and I now have no idea where any of them are.
Yeah, the mechanics of
It's
it,
in my
like
head. It's just
So this is the really helpful map on the app. If you press the
Who's
grid there.
first?
and I've been putting that up, so that's what I've been trying to do.
So what do you want to do, Kristen?
Oh, sorry.
What all not actions.
So actions will tell. It shows you that those are my like weapons I can attack with. Except I don't have any of them right now.
Yeah, so that's what I was looking at. Is stuff like, well, I do have 2 daggers.
You have 2
now.
daggers, yeah.
And I have a breath weapon, which is
Well,
great.
Try to keep them on here. So you might want to add those daggers in. Just
Well, I've added it to my inventory.
Oh, okay.
That's what
So
I'm
if you
trying
go to
do.
your inventory page, yeah, it's a separate page. So go there and you click on the little to the left. There should be like a box.
And that's actually
Bye-bye,
marking that.
Aries.
So
Bye, you.
Happy, yeah.
It was like a pause or stop button, so it made me wonder if that was.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so that's okay.
So now when you go to
Add
actions,
that,
it'll show up. Yeah.
So add those 2 daggers because I got those. I started my guy with a rapier. It's awesome.
I have one of those too.
Only to have
Emily,
it not be with me.
You're up next, so think about what you want to do.
I had mine.
I
actually
shall
have one
turn
in
into
real life.
a
It's
scorpion.
dull, but I have
A scorpion?
I like real things for
Oh, cool.
Ooh.
Chris is now a scorpion.
Regular scorpion or giant scorpion?
Is
Regular.
probably a foot longer than
I don't want to be a giant, so that takes up too much room. And then my brain hurts.
it looks cool, but it's definitely because I don't know what like is new. And I'm like, no, I like this. Half a foot to a foot too long for comfortable wear.
Oh, and I didn't mention this earlier, but it should be noted that they actually took a jumper,
I will turn it
um, and so jumper's not with you guys.
You do not sort out with the sheet. I've already done that.
No, he's probably being worshipped somewhere.
But I also have a samurai sword.
No, they venerate spiders.
I still want
Oh, yeah.
to.
My brother has one that like was
He
not
is a
full of hilt, so
drider.
we started getting loose and wood.
No, he's not a mini drider.
And I didn't want
Almost.
that.
Yeah.
So I have full chain.
He's a giant spider, a jumping spider.
I'm like, okay, we shouldn't do that.
Oh yes, he does have a half-human mother. Actually, technically grandmother. Excuse me.
So yeah, I will turn into a scorpion.
Okay.
And then attack the first person who comes close.
I don't have grids on this, but I'm gonna try to make it approximate. So 5, 10, 15, 20,
I think a
25,
cell would probably
30.
be what, 10 foot wide?
Yeah, you wouldn't make it all the way.
As a scorpion, I only get 10 feet.
Oh.
So
That's the
I'm
case.
not
You're
exactly
thinking for
fast
you're right there.
So they could be up next to our little
Yeah.
going on. Because I'm standing there after this is like, I'll move them.
Alright.
Please stop selling.
Anything else?
That's why I figured I'll be like,
Vexlar, that's you.
Okay. I am going to Eldritch blast his butt.
Which one?
You don't need a weapon. You are a weapon.
I am a
off the door.
If only we had short rested so you could have.
So there's sorry, this one and Martin are wrestling on the ground here.
I'm standing by them. 'Cause I just went through his pockets and I found another mag. So
I only see this one and this one. Is this one back there too?
that's my.
No, just the gray ones are.
That's
That's
actually
me.
Krishna.
That's me.
Emily,
They're
see,
all
see
down
how
the
these are all the
5,
same?
10,
Those are the draft.
15, 20, 25, 30,
See, it's about an inch.
35.
5 foot.
Wait, do I get 30 or 35?
I don't know, 30, I think.
30 feet walking speed. What's 30 feet walking speed? 30 foot in what time?
You could dash.
6
to
seconds.
take your action.
Is that usually
But
what
that would
it
take
is?
my action.
Because it doesn't say there. It's 30 feet
Yeah, I
walking.
don't think you quite see him.
Yeah, it's a rough.
But I can
approximation.
attack
Like,
this one.
This is like a
That's
6-second
Krishna.
window.
30 foot per hour.
Emily,
Yeah.
Oh.
you turn into a scorpion.
So outside of combat,
Oh, no,
so
that was
this
the
one is a lot
closest
more
scorpion
fluid,
I
just
could
like,
find.
okay, approximate,
Yeah.
approximately, yeah. But like in this one, it's
5,
turn-based. Like, okay, you have this much
20,
time before someone else can do something to respond. Like,
You're melding with the wall there.
You're gonna bump it.
Say if she went through the wall.
If you want to prepare an action, you can.
Yeah, I'll do that because I really want to use Eldritch Blast, but I can't reach him.
You're
So
sitting
I'm
there
gonna
with magical energy.
hold my action and cast Eldritch Eldritch Blast as soon as they get within range.
So then I started blasting. All right.
A lot of people in front of me that
Airheim.
sit and watch.
Yep.
Guess I could always just hit them with fireball.
It's always a Vave.
Got a good view of all this. It's like,
Not a bad choice.
You still have another fireball spell slot?
No, actually, I don't think I do.
It's like
Still like third level.
Emily, there was a notebook that the kids were playing with that Urza was drawing in. Do you know where it is?
So one card, I'm sure. Why?
Could I have you go look and grab it? It had all the health stats of the.
Okay,
the
then
drow.
why did you let them play with it?
I didn't want to, but you kind of made it so.
That's not true. I got your permission before I let them use it. And you said, go ahead, it's fine.
I remember that.
So don't act like I did it without your permission.
Let's see. So how wide is that corridor?
5 feet.
If I were to stick a flaming sphere in front of them, would they have to be climbing around it?
Yeah, I mean, there's not. Yeah, they'd have to run over it or try to jump it. But I think that hits them. I don't know. It's been a while since I read the spell. Strike. We do that.
remember, you can't all be on there though, because that's a lot of kids. Yeah. Either if they're all, are they all out there?
Yeah, and all of the kids, all
So if there's only maybe like 2 or 3 kids.
There's a little girl
kids,
you were in. Do you want to go
it's
play
like
with her?
Xander and the bigger kids. I don't want you to get on. Okay. You need to be careful so you don't get bounced off.
Guess I'll do it.
Okay.
Go play with her.
Alrighty.
Go play.
Autumn,
Cast a
Autumn,
flaming
you
sphere,
play with her.
block them off, and
We'll have this be the flaming sphere.
Hey,
then I guess I'll just put it in front of
action.
the first
My
one.
brain is once again.
Cool.
So
I found
I'll
some
move
new
it.
ones in
I'll
there.
ram it into the
Like
first
2
one.
weapon fighting. I was like, ooh.
Ah!
That's
That-
actually-
that's the extent of what that says right there.
Oh,
And I
click
was-
on it.
I was
It's a
gonna say, I'm
dex
scared to
saving
click on
throw,
things because sometimes
14.
like things happen. And
Okay.
I'm like, I don't know what's going on. I need to learn what
He
I can
passes that.
click on.
Okay.
I kept feeling I kept rolling. I rolled like 3 dice before I was like, I don't know what's going on. It's like,
So
Oh, I
7
killed it.
metallic
and I'm
and
dead. I was
3.
sitting there,
Okay.
spat all the poison out of myself and forgot I could not hurt myself with that.
Yes, you flame him. He's like, ow! As it hits his shin. Martin! Woo! You're still wrestling the dude.
Do we make contested strength checks on his turn when he tries to escape, or on my turn while I continue to strength?
I like it on your turn.
Or both?
Because I think that on your turn you do the choking. On his turn he tries to break the ground. That's how I like that.
18.
That sounds like a fun thing to do, but no one's
Yeah, he just simply is not strong enough. Your sweaty arms engulf his throat, and eventually his eyes go.
Okay, so he'll drop to 0 on his turn.
Is that how that works? Yes.
Okay. I will continue to hold the strangle until he falls unconscious.
Okay.
Then I will turn my attention to everyone else.
Right on. Vance.
I'm gonna very well. I don't want to be so loud, but I'm like, guys, I need to get down that hallway. That's where our stuff is. Can you draw them out of the hallway? don't block them in. And I am going to. Yeah, I'm gonna do it now. I'm gonna turn invisible before they even make it around the corner.
All right.
And I'm gonna come up and I'm like, next floor, I'm behind you. Here, kids.
Keep the doors shut.
Hold on. Again, I'm sure there's an invisible.
Secret agent.
Aha! Invisible.
And there's now an orange green.
So On my turn, I told everyone to try and get them out of the hallway so I can get down there to our stuff. And then I came up behind you and I'm invisible. So I'm waiting for my chance to go.
Masutin.
Absolutely.
Excuse me. Masuline.
What's the orange thing again?
It's a ball of fire.
Oh, is that in the process of about to hit him or not hitting yet?
Oh, it hit his shin. He's like, ah! But it's still there.
It's an ongoing thing.
It's like a flaming soccer ball.
And you out of him now.
Yeah, I can move it.
Okay, so about how far away they're still
From
down the
you,
hall, or are they coming?
let's see, it'd be like 5, 10,
Only me can determine friendly
15,
fire.
25. You could reach the first one.
I know,
I
that's-
tried to run past the fireball.
One thing I thought of doing, since no one actually is in front of me, but it's only 15-foot reach, so that's.
You could get a few of them with it.
I have a question.
Yes.
Are these the guys that were in the fight upstairs?
Yeah. Emily, did you find a notebook?
So theoretically, they're still also hurt also.
That's why I wanted that notebook.
We can finish what we started.
Yeah, take a brief break so you go look at it.
I think I might know where it is.
Like I knew I.
Do you want to play some Elite Draw Warriors, Eugene? I'll be right back. I'm going to try to find it. Yeah, let's just take a little break while you go find it.
This is not what I expected from tonight. Brawl in the dungeon.
Well, when you insist on trying to escape.
I'm sorry, it's not in my nature to give up.
Oh, yeah.
When there's options. I took my character because he's capable of doing things.
Oh, yeah.
If Cody had ruled that I couldn't get the pick with prestidigitation, I would have been out of luck. But it does say you can make small objects without all one. This is one of the
He
reasons.
lets you do it. Then
Yeah.
you do it.
Yeah. And I feel like that's what makes the difference between, because it's not the spell's abilities that change, but that's the difference between someone who can creatively use something and someone who can't. It's like, it really does, it's, the power of the thing hasn't changed, but your power of what you're capable of accomplishing with it does change.
So since I'm still contemplating if I'm going to do this or not, when he's not here, is there some way of, like, is it just, again, rough measurement of angle and direction and all that stuff? Because
Yeah.
I've seen him doing one of the attacks I got, and it says it does it in a cone.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, well, is it cone? As in, like, since I'm right there, am I going to not?
15-foot cone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's one there.
That dotted triangle.
Yeah, I think it's contemplating. I was trying to see if I could do, like, move and.
Yeah, you can move and then do it.
So, like, if you were, yeah. They're pretty far away at the moment. You'd have to, like, run right up to them.
Well, because a 15-foot cone, like, if I were to move half that distance, I can do that. I'm also trying to figure out how this cone even works. It's just a 15-foot cone, so, like, is it
Spreads out, yeah.
air and it lingers?
Oh, no, it's
Well, what
It's
is
just
it?
kinda, it's there and it's done type thing.
usually.
That's what I mean. I'm like, I'm trying to get, like,
Yeah, they'll tell you, so, like, his spell tells him it's persist and that he can use it on the following round.
this one is like, as an action, once per short rest, exhale in a 15-foot cone. So, on DC 10, half damage on success for 2d6 poison damage.
So it's just gonna, anyone that's in that area is
Within
gonna
the
get
range.
affected by it. And then, so when it says, like, a con save, he'll roll for them and see whether or not they save. And so they'll either take the full damage that you roll or half it. And then if they have resistance or whatever.
Oh, I can also do other, like, there's the bonus action, but that's.
Another thing that you can do is if you don't like what your options are right then, if you're like, this this doesn't work for me,
Like I have
Okay.
cunning action. So you can take a bonus action on each of your turns, take the dash, disengage, or a hide action. That's what I was trying to reread. Like I said, I've read this like 3 times in the last like 10 minutes, and I was like, okay, it's all meshed together.
Yeah.
What am I able to do? I don't know anymore.
So dash is just like extra movement. So you're moving on your turn. You can always move like the 30 feet typically is what it is under most circumstances. And then you can use your action to move an additional distance if there's not something else you'd rather do, or if that's what you want to do. But in your case, you can do that with your bonus
Yes.
action.
My thought is obviously Cody's not down here. But my thought so far, and based on the fact of location of everybody, is there being a nice fireball there. And I'll have Cody on have to roll and stuff. Would basically cut the distance by about half, so I'm not right in the fireball.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to do that. And then probably use that poison breath, and then after that, dash back around the corner. That.
Sorry, cutting out a little bit.
Oh, you found it!
Yeah.
I reacted too soon. But I reacted how I would react in this situation, but Vance is going to sit there and just wait for his chance to get down the hallway and realize that everyone else is blocking the hallway, and I should have just taken the time to get you out of your cell.
I probably shouldn't say this, but there is a way around. The other way.
There is?
Yes.
I thought there was no other...
But you only came down the one way when you were caught and drugged.
It's a long way, but there is a hallway over here, I believe.
Oh, I would have looked for that.
Yeah.
I would have noted that earlier.
Yeah.
So, because I didn't, I always thought this was I asked if this was just the stairway in this hall. Well, that's good to know, because I will probably head that way.
Let's see.
So hit
At least to
anyone.
see if it goes anywhere.
Very close to that fireball. That's terrifying.
Okay. Cool.
Eugene. Giant scorpion is a 3.
Oh.
I can only do a half.
All right. It's their
They're just
turn, isn't it?
excited.
Oh,
for
well,
you to
that's
get the big stuff
disappointing.
done.
I still have mine.
I actually looked at like the rest of the stats and
I
like,
was contemplating what I was going to do, but realizing that I'd have to, if I can, even move close enough. Because I was trying to see if I'd even be able to get close enough to use this one thing.
Do you mind handing me a Pepsi?
So does that get like down there? Try to get. So he's within that 15. Like, so the first guy, I have to be like here, which that.
So if you did 15 feet and not
So I'm not walking into the fireball.
in the fire, you could definitely get 2 of them.
I'm just curious of like how close, how far is that movement for me?
Let's see.
For guessing, because I was
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, you could get right up to it.
Advanced option, you could do what's called hold your action, where you can say, I'm going to wait until something happens to do this. So you could
What's a city that's
stand at the
near
end of the
Pearl
hallway and say,
Harbor?
if they come within
A
range.
city that's near Provo and Orland Lake City is like Eagle Mountain. Is that close to you?
That was the other option of just going back around.
The
Sure.
mountains on the other
So
side.
they'd have to come up around.
American Fork.
Like he's chilling.
Vineyard,
He's
high.
that still.
Yeah.
Orange Vineyard.
And I don't
That's why I'm like I've been between those two options. I was like, stealing's wrong.
I'm okay with it.
But I asked you guys.
That's not stealing then.
Ciamato's always welcome.
Sneak.
Permission. It's called stealing with permission.
John Marie, can I steal soda?
No.
Which
Let's go
one?
with the Dr. Pepper strawberries.
Yeah, so I will actually change, and I'm actually just gonna move. There. I can see that and the fireball.
Fireball or ball of fire?
It's a ball of fire.
It's fire.
Quite the difference.
Okay, so I am going to actually, because I don't need you for this part, right? I just back up.
Yeah.
So I'm going to back up, kind of back down the hallway, but still kind of watching.
Okay.
Just so that way I'm
Watching and waiting.
not right up.
Okay.
I was going to kind of back up and watch.
All right. All right. Well, hey, these guys are gonna flood out of the hallway. Remind me the ball of fire. How does that work?
So typically it's either when I slam it into someone or when their turn ends within 5 feet of the sphere.
Oh.
But I was hoping, because it's kind of boxing them in, we could kind of do some extra.
I'll say they gotta jump over it, right? So that if they want to try to jump over it, otherwise they get burned, right?
Uh-huh.
So I'm thinking I'll make them have a dex save when they go over it.
How big is the area?
It's a 5-foot diameter.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Good luck.
What's your DC?
14.
Okay, I'm gonna have him jump it. Yeah, he definitely makes it. 5, 10.
Anyone that ends their turn within 5 feet of the sphere makes the dex save.
30.
I attack. Boom.
Okay.
Oh, 'cause you
The
rolled.
minute he
you
steps
were-
Alright.
over that,
Make
he
that
doesn't
attack
even-
real quick. Make
he
it.
does not even suspect it. Boom.
Nab soda.
And she was just like this, and then he
Yeah,
comes
that's fine. What did he do? What'd she do? No cheating over there.
It's a
A
fun.
nat 1 plus 6.
Oh, all right. Well,
There's a fumble
I'm a
table.
little glad I backed up here now.
I know.
yeah, I rolled the wrong
Watching
dice.
this all happen in front of me, it's like,
The
Things
Supreme
happen when you roll
Being
one.
meant to do that.
Just think about it that way. It's all
Ones are
part of the
great.
fun. I actually love it when ones get rolled.
So as you're about to start,
Mostly when it's not me.
I
As-
think of risk of rolling one, so I'm like, if you're on offense, you shoot yourself, is what I say, because you can't win with one.
as you're about to start blasting, you feel a little Gucci goop from behind.
Did someone Gucci me?
I would not. Okay, I would have.
You
And you
did
go,
not
ah!
Gucci me.
And you accidentally blast yourself with this Eldritch
I'm
Blast.
gonna kill you!
Let's roll a damage.
Going to kill you!
Yeah, blame it on me and not your dice rolling skills.
I'm going to kill you. What am I supposed to do?
Roll your dice.
Roll for damage.
Son of a bitch.
And that's when I'm like, oops.
Is this
All right,
the
I'm
time?
going the other way.
No, it's
That's
12. This is it. No, this
Yeah,
is
10.
the 10.
Well, I seen stuff in here remind me of that
2.
store in the
Ha!
mall, in the Provo Mall.
What's the total damage?
That one that has
2.
This kind of
Just
stuff in it.
2?
I've heard of it. I haven't
First
actually
one
ever been.
D10.
was like
And I got a 2.
weeks ago.
All right, well,
I
apply it
didn't
to
know
yourself.
was there, and I used to live
Ha ha.
like
What
not
is your
far from the
HP?
mall, but I've been there for a while. And
28 now,
I went in, I was
26.
like,
Okay.
this is cool.
Yeah.
I'm doing it.
Better than nothing.
Now I'm
All
doing
right,
this.
this guy's gonna try to
Gosh
jump.
dang it, I was so excited!
My wife would actually.
Sorry, what's the
do it.
DC?
She paid for my
14.
cousin and his friends.
He does not make that one. So what's the
My brother
damage?
still does it, and my
Damn
wife
it.
dated someone who did it with my cousin. So she would actually help paint figures.
Five.
So I'm like,
Ooh.
okay, we're doing that.
'Kay.
Yeah. As long as I don't go and,
All right, and let's see,
Yeah.
5, 10,
you know, like,
15,
One day I
20,
will do
25.
maybe not quite that
30.
many of the same. I want.
I don't know if I could do that or if my wife would allow me to. I need a lot of money and a lot of other stuff first. Before
Yeah.
we can allow
Do you want to just have the same damage for all of them to keep it simple?
Exactly.
Yeah.
slash game room, you know, something not the same then.
Yeah.
So he gets burnt.
Stuff like that I want, but. And I want to
Let's see, how many? 1, 2, 3.
design my house.
Yep.
I see the door passage. I thought of that plan as a kid. I'm like, yep, if I can design it, that's going in. Even if it's just a hallway or a room, but there's going to be a window in the hallway if it's there, so you can tell there's something outside, but you
Okay.
can't find it inside.
3 more of them are
I-
going to
I
get burnt.
painted a house that had multiple secrets in it, and I wanted it. I want like, well, I didn't want that house. That house was well beyond my reach. It was 10,000 square foot house.
But the rest make it over.
They had a few secrets.
I've seen some decent sized homes, but I realized even like looking at homes in California and stuff and like LA area, those would be like $1 million, $2 million plus, and I'm like,
He-
they did horrible planning with how they did this.
Right.
How
He's gonna
they
stay
did the
back.
rooms there, and I'm like,
But
how
he
much space can you
is actually a magic user, so he's going to cast a spell.
Why it's cost so much. Just saying. Okay, well, if I do this design, I need to go on it.
He's going to cast Cloud Kill.
Find somewhere
Nice.
cheaper. What is that?
I'm
It's a
afraid.
cloud,
Kids are
and
gonna
it
be
kills
grown up
people.
and gone, so be like, "Well, come stay with us." But then I can kind of.
I think that one persists, too.
Yeah.
It's kind of what it's looking like
That's why I've seen a lot of.
It's been a while since I've seen
growing
it
up.
cast.
There were
Yeah,
families in my area growing up that would like build a house.
120
But they
feet.
build it with their kids in mind, and I'm like, their kids are going to be here for like 5 more years, and they're gone.
Oh, I can easily like change some of the room plans.
Yeah.
Like, I have 4 kids.
When a creature
and one of
enters the
them's a girl,
spell's
so I
area
said
for
I
the first
shouldn't have
time
her own.
on
Yeah.
a turn or starts
I
his
don't
turn
want
next.
to share with 3 older boys.
Right.
Much more. So then I want like my oldest to have his own room at some point. But right now, all 3 of my boys are sharing a room.
Okay, so this is a
But he's already
20-foot
12, and I'm like,
radius.
there's so many more years.
Here, can I, Emily, can you hand me that?
So it's never.
Thanks.
You don't get it.
Let's see. 15.
Are we all about to die?
Yep.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes, we are.
Oh, I'm out.
That's gonna hit everyone except for fans and voice on. Yeah, just pretend there's a 20-foot circle there. Alright, everyone's gonna need to make a Constitution saving throw.
What is the thing that went blasted?
Cloud
Blasted.
kill.
Are you serious?
Maybe.
Well, I asked if it's
Maybe.
Yeah, the last time I brought out cloud kill, it was actually a living cloud kill.
Oh yeah,
What'd you
I
just say
remember
your
that
roll?
actually.
Constitution saving.
What is the DC? Okay, here it is.
I love the name of that.
The DC is 14, so you gotta be 14 with it.
You're getting blasted.
I was still in range of that.
I know. I'm
Yeah.
I
just
was like
waiting.
right on the edge. That was
I'm just waiting to be burnt.
I got a 12.
Oh, did you already roll?
No.
Oh.
Do we
I don't
still
wanna
get damage if we save?
Because if I don't roll,
The way it works is, let's see,
Isn't that how it works? And you just pretend like you're not
half
there.
damage. So
You
Oh.
failed the roll.
sorry.
I got a 1.
I poof back to myself.
This ring wasn't poison, was it?
That dice needs to go in timeout.
Here, I'll roll the damage real quick.
Can we just not count that?
I have 1.
I don't care what your con bonus is. That probably is a fail.
For those who failed, it's 32 poison damage.
Shit!
For those who did not, it's half as much.
I have damage.
Does
I
that
have
count?
poison damage resistance.
Poison.
Hey, there you go.
Oh,
that
poison
means
resistance.
that you
Take half of that.
take half of that.
I
Did you
am dead.
pass or fail
I
your roll?
failed.
Okay, so you just half. So 16.
You're down, Emily?
16? So it's 16.
Yep.
Okay.
I rolled a nat 1.
Ooh.
This
I go
But
to
you got to shoot them
This
first.
dice is.
Yeah.
I got to shoot myself. Son
This
of
is
a
on
bitch,
the-
you
this is
don't
the
even
hit point,
remember.
Yeah, the hit points are left.
Ah!
So it's
It was-
32,
I'm
but with the
mad.
resistance, I have that.
Well, so did you make the save?
No, I got rolled a 12.
Then you get half of 32, which is
Jacob
60.
says he wants to treat me and go to a rage room.
He did actually hit
And
a
I
few of
said,
his own people
as much
with
as
this
I
spell,
love you,
so I'm gonna have to
if I
roll
don't
for
let
that.
my range out, I'd rather not do it in front of my 11-year-old. I think I would scar him for life. I'd want to do it just by myself. All by myself.
Oh. He also murders 3 of his men.
No!
Guys,
Oh,
in drow
we
culture,
got
it's
him.
survival of the fittest.
And this guy, he is already perspired.
The big squeeze and more is
Perspired.
officially posted on.
He was pretty sweaty.
All right.
Alright,
So-
so I have this uncanny dodge. This is when an attacker that uses can see hits you with an attack. You can use a reaction to have the attack's damage against you.
Does that work on spells? I think
Well,
it would
is it
in
an
this
attack
case. Right?
spell or is it a?
This
does
is
it work on area of effect?
this is an area effect, right? So
Yeah, there's another one called evasion that works for area of effect.
I don't think it does work in this instance.
Yeah, I was just
Did you
curious
say that you're dead, or?
So can you
I
just
just swap back to my
Okay.
Park until they're gone.
my scorpion die and it's fine.
All right, Martin,
Can you
have
I'm
very
assuming
like
you're
yeah.
down. You're still
it
on.
never
HP
happened,
still.
okay?
Okay.
You what?
I'm still
Bye.
Nice.
Well, you're still on the ground, but you made sure to get him all the way to the last.
I wasn't trying to kill him, but the other drow spellcaster succeeded.
Like,
Got
it
him.
worked so hard to keep him alive!
And they're doing our work for us, like.
So a character I played named Shu. You've seen him in action, but He would always try to rescue the enemies every single time after defeating them. Every single time he managed to accidentally break them.
That makes it even better, like roleplay wise.
It's all good. Yeah, so I mean, that's their turn. Back to the top with Krishna.
I don't feel bad.
No, I wouldn't have.
The other one, the first one didn't get you, but the second one did.
Yes, absolutely.
Dead.
Did I lay on hands you last time? Okay. I think I did.
I think that's how he got back up.
Yeah,
I realized I could put either spot for
in the tail.
That one or that one.
Oh, wait, I think Cloud Kill actually affects you on the start of your turn, too.
Uh-oh.
It's a nasty spell. It's like, isn't it like level 4?
It's level 5.
Oh.
It's his highest spell.
Does it still affect you on the next turn? Is it just if you're in
It sticks
the area?
around.
It sticks around.
Yeah,
Yes.
Cloud Kill.
Oh,
is
I'm sorry.
nasty.
You have to make another con save, Krishna.
If you start your turn in it,
Yes.
You gave me 25.
not at the end of your turn. That's woof.
Yes.
I want that
yes.
spell.
It's a nasty one.
Look at
That's
that.
a 10.
Look at that.
Ooh. All right. I'm going to make another roll here.
Is this for the people that got hit?
No, this is people who are breathing.
So if I got
Area.
hit
Yeah.
with that range, so I would also end up having to
26.
So, I need to check.
Well, I'm down.
roll at 26.
So could
What about
I
my-
hold on, because
My flaming
so
spear?
this, according to this wouldn't have hit them when. So those rolls were basically all for the start.
Oh, heal back up.
Well, let's see.
You already took the damage for it.
So you create the space, right? And then it says when a creature enters a spell for the first time on its turn or starts there. That's when they make the Constitution.
So
save.
they make the Constitution save at the beginning of their turn. Since everybody's already done it, you've all taken the damage to begin.
Your turn. Yeah.
So now you can take your turn.
Enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn.
You don't take the damage when it's formed.
So the way I read it, so it says when a creature enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn, when it's cast, that they enter it, right?
Yeah, it is a discussion topic among D&D.
Well, how about this?
You're
in
the
interest of
dungeon
fairness-
master. It's your call.
You roll.
In the interest of fairness and nicety, I'll just say that first roll that we did was enough, and so I'll let you have not death.
Not.
Words are hard.
Yeah, I can pass
weird
it still.
poison would kill me.
Yeah.
Well, it could if you stay in it.
Yeah.
It'll
No, it's-
persist.
Yeah, if
Yeah,
you
that
don't get
whole
out of
area
there,
is now poison.
So if you stay there, your next turn, you will then continue to get hit by this.
yeah. So this is about like the area.
The great news is,
I
unless
like
he
the
lets it
edge
go,
of it.
they can't come through it. So he effectively
I thought I was
blockaded them as
outside
well
it,
as
but
you
I
were
don't
trying
know
No,
where
to.
it
it's-
started from.
Yeah, it's like right
I was
there.
close to
Would've-
the outer edge anyway.
You just gotta step back and you'll be out of the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll put you
I'm
back
gonna
up.
do a bit more than stepping.
Just jump out of the way.
Yeah,
do it.
most people agree that, but some
So
people
all
say
the rest, the enemies,
Well,
all the rest
you
are still
entered it
down the hallway though.
when
They
it gets
didn't quite
cast.
make it around the
Right,
hallway.
that's how I read
The
it.
three that
Yeah,
made it around
it's
were-
a hot debate.
Are still down the hallway.
were hit by they were
But
lovely.
frequently
being
people
shoved in.
say no. It's when it gets cast, you're not technically entering it.
Well, and there's other ones where it's the idea is like fireball. It's then it's there. It's boom, it hits you. Right. This is like you breathe it in, so it's like if you're there, you get hit. If you choose to go into it, you get hit. If you stay into it, you know.
Yeah.
If you're immobilized, that sucks.
It's a hot topic. It's one of those hot
Oh, no.
topics.
Oh,
D&D
that's
discussion.
what makes it nasty because if it drops, you keep taking damage while you're unconscious.
Every turn. You fail your death save every turn. As long as you're in it. Well, it could be worse. It could be getting hit because it's at least not a critical.
I will back up out of this sphere.
Like that? Or do you want to try and go
No.
that way?
Out of the area.
Out.
And then I will cast. Oh.
And
anti-cloud kill. Gust to blow it away.
That is a
It's a
doable thing.
cantrip.
Well, that's the thing, though. Like in the description of the spell, it says, let's see, the fog, the vapors being heavier than air sink to the lowest level of land, even pouring down openings. So the stuff, it's fog. It is effective.
Oh yeah.
Can I see through this then?
No, your seeing is obscured.
Well, crap. I can't use that one. Oh, never
But
mind.
yeah, it says the fog. It's the fog.
Oh wait a minute! I got skipped. That's fine.
Oh, I thought you were taking a nap still.
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
So I was just like, hey, I didn't
want
get
to
to
do anything
declare I was napping.
Are you actually napping through this fire now? I am a good prisoner.
She didn't get kicked, so I mean.
She has been cooperative from the very beginning.
She just doesn't care.
So I
No,
will
she's just
cast
very focused
Entangle.
on what she wants
Okay.
done.
She's very focused on her nap.
Yes.
A point within range. I don't have to see the point.
Oh, okay.
Which will be over here,
That makes my
and it goes.
next turn easier.
Is that a
Seeing that you choose
area
to
of effect
play
I'm
with
imagining?
the fight, I'm not gonna
Yeah.
bother trying to get you out.
Okay, that'll hit this whole corridor.
Perfect.
If I roll a nat one,
They all need to
And to be
make a
honest, you
strength
opened it up,
saving
she would
throw.
just chase the druid
Alright, what's the
around
DC?
and close the close it. That's what I was planning on her doing. Like, no, I need to beat the priestess, and that is why I'm here.
That'll be interesting to see what you do if we actually manage to have a window of escape opportunity.
Oh yeah.
I like your dice. I still haven't got mine.
Okay, so
Me too, but I haven't.
these three do not pass.
Perfect. They are restrained.
Oh, is that all that happens to them?
Yep.
Okay.
Can't move. Disadvantage on attack.
And that area becomes difficult terrain.
Oh.
Nice.
So they have to use extra movement to get through.
Is that one guy stuck in the fireball?
Yes, he fell on the fire. And correct me if I'm wrong, but entanglement is like thorns and things, right?
No, that's spike growth.
Oh, I was gonna
This
say
is weeds
it's
and
all gonna
vines.
catch on fire.
Yeah,
Even
the flaming
vines.
spear does catch flammable things on fire.
Let's see, what's the name of the spell? Entanglement.
Entangle. Just entangle.
Yeah, kicking people straight to restrained is huge.
Yeah, they're stuck.
They're not grappled; they're restrained.
They can't
Which means, yeah, because grappled means they can't move, but they can still attack. But restrained means they take disadvantage on attacks. They get disadvantage on dexterity saving throws.
Nice.
I'll say they're
entangle is
flammable too, so
nasty.
they're gonna start catching on fire. So yeah, that's Chris now. Vexlar.
Goes down.
Train.
Does the fire do any damage?
Eldritch
to them?
Blast.
So you don't have. You shouldn't have
It's
to
not
make a
their
death
turn
saving
quite
throw.
yet.
This happens
On their
unconscious.
turn, they'll start taking that fire damage.
So, but I'm dead.
But you're unconscious.
You are
So
now
your turn happens. You go down.
You fail your save.
I
No,
don't
she just falls.
understand.
because the cloud kill starts now.
Yes, that is technically true. So yeah, you fall unconscious.
That's it.
Okay.
When you took damage of the cloud kill, that was a little premature.
Oh.
Yes, we made a ruling after the fact.
Yes. And so now you're taking a breath in, and now you're falling. I am choosing to fall to the floor. I am choosing to be unconscious.
I shot myself on purpose.
To show you all how strong I am.
Arahan, you're up next.
It wouldn't be fair unless I started out hurt.
I wish I could come up with these things for you guys. Man, you're good.
No, you did not tickle me. I cannot be tickled.
How dare you Gucci me? I am a supreme being.
That sound was not a laugh. It was a squeal of rage.
Sons of,
All right.
Get out of here.
What we got after
It's
Vexler?
Aaron.
Erheim!
Alright, well, I'm stepping back.
Good choice.
All the way back.
He just runs. Good luck, guys.
Just gonna take a step back.
Do you have to stay within a certain distance of the fireball?
I
Also, if you
so.
move it, does it affect people that you move it through?
Oh, it's physical. It hits things.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, does it?
Doesn't go through
Yeah.
people. It hits people.
You can ram a person with it.
And so just grind the guy up. And
I'm just,
currently
well, I'm
got
just
his
like
foot.
imagining like Moonbeam, where it's like.
mean, it says it's, you know, when I cast it, it's a 60-foot range, but can I then step back from that?
I'd say that's fair. Yeah.
Alright, I guess I will ram the fireball. Like, how exactly is it positioned?
Well, this guy fell on it, so it's like a ball, and he's like
just
on top
roll
of it.
over him,
Can
like
I
a
just-
cat wrestling with a ball of
Can
yarn.
I like kind of roll it over him and hit the guy?
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, it can really only hit one person, but I'll say it can hit this guy.
But that's okay because that puts it still in that guy's range.
Yeah. Like on his turn, he's gonna take fire damage. Like, don't get me wrong.
It's like a, isn't it a 5-foot radius?
2
So it's like
damage.
10, 10, yeah.
Or he has to do a dex save.
Okay.
He has disadvantage on dex save.
Ooh, and that's a 0.
Yeah,
He
it's
doesn't
only-
need disadvantage on dex save.
It's only 2 damage.
Okay. It's enough. It's enough to burn his shin. Okay. Well,
It happens on your turn, or
well, he can move it on
No,
his
he
turn, and
rams
then
his
on their turn,
On
they-
their turn, they still take damage because they're within 5 feet.
Mr. Martin.
I studied
What weapons
uh,
does the guard that I was strangling have?
He
Spear.
would have.
not a dagger. They're gone.
I got that.
He would have a short sword and a hand crossbow. You notice that the short sword has black greenness on it.
What's a poison sword?
They're poison everything, apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a whole drow thing.
They milk them from
They
spiders.
have a moat.
You know what? I think poison sleep would still work on me. I'm only protected from magical sleep. I actually don't know for sure that drow still get that protection, but I'm assuming that they do.
I'm assuming you're at least going to stand up, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
I am very unfamiliar with the drow.
yeah, and I am, and we'll say that Vance is as
Which
well.
one is the spellcaster?
The one way over here.
In the back.
Do you have underwear, or is it just like a thong,
A loin
a chainmail?
Probably be a loincloth.
Yeah, you need everything tucked. Come on. You can't be running around with everything.
Well, I don't have any of my weapons. All I have is the short crossbow spanned, like ready to fire.
Your tenacity is your weapon.
Okay,
Hello.
I'm gonna make a crossbow bolt shot at the spellcaster.
Now you are it is heavily obscured. You'll have
You
disadvantage.
seriously called me for that?
Am I
Have a crossbow?
still in the stuff?
Yeah.
But you can leave at the end of your turn.
I just picked up weapons from the guard.
Dagger strength, and then I checked the pocket.
You took his daggers. He also had a sword and a crossbow on him.
Yeah. I'll make the attack anyway.
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, he would have had a.
They were like stuck everywhere.
When I was thinking, I was
I
like
guess
in
he
his
would have been on
pockets.
one side,
Yeah.
so there's only so
Yeah.
much I could
Like he was
check.
like full on.
Okay. I actually rolled a 14 to hit.
Oh, with
You were just
the
like, "Ooh,
crossbow
dagger."
shot.
I'm gold. You can ask someone else that actually is here, but they've been offering it, yes.
Okay, yeah, no.
Those sort
Your
of
aim
things are different,
is
so-
true. It goes through like kind of an absurd amount of bodies.
The firework guy is going, ah! And the other guy, ah! And like, he goes,
You just like close your eyes and shoot,
He
and
wasn't
it
actually
goes
aiming,
like
he was aiming for the sorcerer. It just happened.
and it arcs right into his face. Let's see.
Don't shake it.
Let's see. It's gonna be 1d6 plus 4 damage.
By the time I get back with the stuff, if I manage to
One
get
d
the
six
stuff,
plus
there's
4.
Yeah.
not going to be anyone to
Is
hide
that
from.
taking their dexterity into account?
Is there negative dexterity?
Well, he's also
Well,
going to have
versus
to
the
make a
back.
Constitution saving
he's-
throw.
I'll
Oh, yeah,
just do
darn it.
1d6 plus 4.
Forgot that.
That's
I'm
9
nice.
damage.
Oh, my
He
God,
is
Lord.
Spartan.
That other one. I totally in my brain I somehow.
Okay. Now he's going to make his con save because this thing is poisonous.
That special drow poison.
I'll still
Yep.
see what you do before I
Knocks him out.
at least
Maybe
take
it
another
does.
step back from whatever the crap is happening.
Save our bacon, maybe.
So if you get to 0 hit points, is that just your unconscious or you?
Unconscious.
Yes, it
You're
strikes. I'll say it
unconscious,
strikes
and
him
you
right
You just start making
in the
rolls
scalp,
for
and
your
it's like piercing out of his scalp, and then
Well, I still have hit.
he falls.
Yeah.
And so does Cloud Kill.
And the cloud dissipates.
Woo!
Yes. Okay. I'm going to drop the crossbow and use my second attack to attack the guy with the short sword.
All right.
In front of me. Let's move forward.
Ah.
Advantage because
That's
he's
20.
restrained.
Okay. There we go.
Things are coming together now. I picked the wrong ability. Or the right ability. You found it different.
It's 13 piercing damage plus whatever else
Also,
the
they're
short
just
sword
going to
does.
jerks and when they find you, throw into these prisons.
Short sword.
Like we all deserve to be
Well,
in
you
their
would
prison, but
use
the one
its
person not trying to
stats,
escape is
which is 1d6
the one
plus
person who doesn't
4.
deserve to be there.
Well, when I use a short sword,
She
it's
has a
1d6
goal.
plus 3.
Okay. And then roll 3d6.
Need to do that.
Yeah.
Eight.
What was the initial damage again?
Yeah, 13 piercing.
Okay. You stabbed him to death.
Haha, the other guys are too far away.
All right. Anything else from you?
Yes. Give me that.
That.
Run away.
That's it. Just in
Perfect.
case they have ranged weapons.
All right.
Masculine.
Masterlin.
I have 1 HP.
Oh, wait. Oh, no, it is Vance.
Okay, so now that I don't have to worry about pulling Vexlar out of the death cloud, I'm going to realize that I'm not getting through this hallway, and I'm going to try and book it over to that other hallway and see where it goes and see if I can get around this.
So,
And like,
Now that you've
I'm
yeah, I messed it all up.
like in
I
my
know.
mind, I'm a little bit not going so reckless like blind. So I'm gonna get to the corner and I'm like, there might be guys coming from that direction
You'd make
too.
it about over here.
I'm using my action.
Oh, you're booking it.
Oh, I'm doing it running.
I'd say that. So you would know that there's a door here. You burst in. You find a long table that it looks like a giant dinner table. But you see that there is a door over here. I'll say you're able to get a good portion into the room.
Okay.
So yeah, that's where we'll leave you.
watched you run.
You actually didn't see me, so I'm just.
Well, I guess that's
Oh.
true. I saw this other stuff going on.
Yeah.
He'd be invisible.
As had
I would want to do probably after I just got poisoned. I want to return the favor. So I can probably run up, give or take in front of him, to then do whatever that thing is called, my breath weapon.
Okay.
That is the information that I read like a dozen times. It says, as an action, once per short rest, exhale in a 15-foot cone. Con DC 10, half damage on success, or 2d6 poison damage. I don't know what I am supposed to roll or.
Well, they have to make saves, and you're going to roll 2d6 for damage. And those that save take full, those that don't take full. Looks like he's getting 2, the first 2,
They're all restrained. They're going to fail their saves.
I roll 2d6.
Yep.
I've not clicked on make a red square. That's not exactly one dot. And I rolled what?
2 6-sided dice.
Just roll a 6
Does
dice
being
twice.
restrained affect their saves?
I think it does,
It's
doesn't it?
their con saves for poison.
There you go.
Oh, I guess you're right. If it's con saves, that wouldn't really affect it, I don't think.
I roll my 2d6. Made a 4 and 2 for the 6 total.
6 damage total.
Yeah, and the 4 plus 2.
And it's half damage on a save, or
Yeah.
Yeah.
okay. The first one does just automatically gets a blast to the face. It takes the full damage. But the other two, they only get a little bit of the spray, and so it doesn't hurt them as bad.
But the first guy that I hit, they're still standing, right?
That's right. These guys weren't as burnt looking.
Come here.
Ah,
I like your drawing.
Come here and worship me.
We moved two tables out of one
got
room,
anything else for us, Miles?
and then we played some basketball and have a
Oh,
Um,
you
It should
stay.
be out.
Yeah, typically that takes up your full action.
well, I have the cunning action, which is you can take a bonus action on each of your turns to take the dash, disengage, or hide action.
Okay.
So you can run away.
Without the red. There's
I
no red on
would
that
want
side.
to run away. I just trying to figure out how I would.
Well,
How
you
much
were
movement have you used?
like over here.
If you really
yeah,
want
that
to
would have
so
been a decent chunk.
If you
Probably
really
good
want to
20,
make
25.
I'd say you can move back about 10 feet, probably 5 or 10 feet.
I thought we moved back.
No, go hang out with the rest of the
Yeah,
kids.
I'll say you can
You
move.
guys have
Give or
plenty of
take
room.
by him,
Oh.
Yeah.
more or less.
I don't love you.
Okay. Enemies.
Take a shower.
All right, they're gonna start catching on fire. Yeah. So roll a damage, and we'll see if it hits them.
8 damage.
What's the DC again?
14.
You have disadvantage on dexterity.
Okay.
Oh man, I'm a terrible bard, guys. I wasn't focused on anything else. I could have passed some inspiration along.
Okay. These two are gonna get it. This one is going to escape. Sorry. You said 8 damage.
Yeah.
You do what?
Who do we?
The fire, the flaming
Oh, it's
spear.
still that. Oh, that's a constitution, or it's a concentration, right?
It's a concentration.
Did
Cool.
you roll for concentration?
Yeah.
Nice.
And then
That's the one you passed.
the ones that are restrained are going to try to unrestrain. It's a strength save, right?
I think so.
Is it a save or is it their action to get out?
Yeah, Emery, do you mind pulling up that spell?
Uh,
I'll just pull it up real quick.
the
Use this action to make a strength check against the spell
greater
save DC.
strength or the plant moves action to make a strength check.
So if you get out, then they can't attack.
Okay, well, these two stay restrained. This one does not. So he is going to sneak past his friends. Excuse me, pardon me. He's going to come over here and he's going to try to stab Martin.
Oh, but he used his action to break 3.
Oh, he did, didn't he? Okay, yeah, he's just there.
And going to the
Maybe that
place
one should wake up
so
his buddy.
extra-
Because like he can wake him up just by slapping him, right?
Yeah, he can actually. So yeah, that's what he's gonna do. He's gonna go kick him. The
Oh, the sorcerer
sorcerer awakens.
was not.
He was just poisoned.
Oh, I thought he was done.
Now, the question is would he be able to make his turn? I think he would, because I haven't gone through all of them yet.
You're the DM.
Yeah,
make
you're
it
right.
And he was last. So yeah, no, he's gonna do it. Yeah. So he kicks him. He's like, oh, arrow sticking out of his head, rips it out of his scalp, a big flap of hair.
Half his movement to stand up.
Half his movement to stand up, and then yeah, he's going to cast.
My guys are expendable.
I think we've all proven that.
Let's see. I gotta look at the spell.
Wait, how did he wake up the spellcaster? Did he cast a healing spell or something?
No,
Yeah,
he
he was
was
just
not
asleep.
zero hit points.
He was just,
He was just
unconscious.
asleep because of the poison.
Oh, crap.
Yeah, no, I thought the same thing. I thought he was done. I thought he was
That was
out.
like the thing that happened to Krishna. Krishna was poisoned. She fell down.
I see.
And then I ran up to her, didn't even think to try and slap her awake, took her
Well, this is a
Yeah,
beefy
yeah.
spellcaster.
Vexlar came over and blah, blah, blah.
Because he's taking 2 fireballs and
It's
then...
the tentacles.
Wake
Not
up.
the tentacles.
She wouldn't wake up.
Okay.
What was I supposed to do?
Yeah, not taste her.
Let's see.
I didn't taste her. My tentacles just went off.
Just a savage
They have a
brain.
mind of their own. I don't tell them how to react.
I don't know if that's true. I'm a supreme being. Of course,
Yeah.
I tell my body how to
Excuse
react.
me, pardon me. His way through as well.
You were tickled.
Shut.
Does he need to-
I was
to get
not
past
Is
that?
this difficult terrain?
Yes.
Oh,
all
yeah.
difficult.
he wouldn't
I was
make it
not
then, so I'm gonna
tickled.
have him not do that.
You did not tickle me.
Uh,
I made you think you tickled me. You did not, because I do not get tickled.
Let's see.
Oh, sorry, you weren't tickled. You were just confused and turning around to see what was behind you, and that's how you shot yourself.
Yep. What do you want?
The world.
I can't hear you. Can you please just come downstairs for goodness sake?
Ah, no. Instead, he's going to cast black tentacles.
Ew.
Squirming ebony tentacles fill a 20-foot square on the ground.
So
Right here. So it hits everyone here.
This is totally unrelated to what's happening right now, but black tentacles reminded me. The week I was gone, did you guys find any clues as to Harold's fate?
No, we still haven't.
No.
Harold?
Howard.
He was supposed to be in Nimbus.
Yeah, but we never found his corpse.
Anvillion stone disappeared. Okay.
He actually
Everyone makes a
caused
dex
the-
saving throw.
Possible.
He was a liar.
Wait.
Possible.
Wait, not everybody.
Okay, so this is another one of those where it's like at the beginning of your turn. So we'll just wait till the beginning of everyone's turn, and then everyone will do that. So yeah, that's him.
Is it like an area that they see something?
Black goo.
Tentacles
Oh,
are like
yeah.
coming out of the ground. At this point, I'm also going to throw in 2 more people. Specifically,
I was
An
worried about that.
elderly woman that you've already seen before, and a beautiful elven woman with 6 limbs, specifically 4 arms.
Did she get here early? You might get your wish.
And she has an elaborate headdress, and it's just so nice. Yeah,
She's just not gonna get this.
they're going to show up, and the priestess at this point is seeing the carnage in front. For the second time this day. And she's going to yell, "Halt! Cease the fighting! Loth has decided to let you go free. But you must stop right now."
I'll take it.
Okay.
No.
I'm not in this room,
Why?
so I'm keeping going.
Boy, Shauna's gonna.
You're unconscious, Missy.
So.
Mister.
Yep.
Ah! I got a handful of chocolates for that one.
She then commands the guards to actually drop their weapons, which they do. Are you going to drop that fire?
Drop the fire.
You drop the fire, are you going to continue to restrain them?
Right on your forehead.
You're going to get struck by lightning. Yeah, so
All of that goes away.
they drop their weapons and they'll just kind of stand in a huddle here. Killed a bunch more of them. Voyashana, she's gonna come and let you out of your cell if you want. Well,
Yeah, just like every time I lay down.
if one of you wants to do a medicine check on the fallen, you can. Otherwise, she's gonna have to start making death saving throws. Or
No
he.
one?
He.
I will.
Thank you.
I'm not there. Mostly because I literally ran away from your dying body.
Coward.
I was gonna drag you out of the cloud.
Sure you will.
That is.
If it wasn't
That's
gonna
a.
hurt.
Oh my gosh.
I was gonna clarify. I grabbed her without.
Okay.
Plus
He's like,
7
no,
in
you
your
can't get her
medicine.
out without
Yeah.
taking damage. I was like, sorry.
That's good enough. You're able to stabilize her.
You're alive.
Another chocolate for you.
Still unconscious?
Yeah, I mean, just for the sake of roleplay, I'll say that you're able to stabilize her enough and slap her awake.
Him.
Sorry, I'm not very good at this.
It's his
Uh,
wife.
Just use the phrase her character.
Yes, her
character.
Vexlar
What I said is correct.
takes a deep breath of fresh air.
I mean, you have to drop it.
Okay. Let's
I
see.
chose
What
to
is
wake
her
up.
name? I wrote it down.
Only
I
because
can
I
see
knew
my
you would,
face in
you
your
would be
face.
victorious.
Okay.
I first saw this day coming.
Emily. Roles got reversed. Now I'm in
Zelina,
your
that's
face.
her name.
Bring it on.
Now, with all of you in the same room, except for Vance, who's gone missing,
Again.
Damn it, man.
the woman with the elaborate headdress and the
6 arms.
extra arms will say that I am Zelina. She has a higher voice. I am Zelina, priestess of love. And it has been decided by our god that you should go free. Your items will be returned to you, and I will escort you to the surface.
Oh, well, that
Nice
was.
of you.
Andy.
And I didn't have to kill anyone.
Yes, our mother is a fickle, what's the word? What would you call her? A fickle patron. But in this instance, she has decided to show mercy. Yeah, so she's going to wave, and one of the guards is going to come and grab the stuff, unless Vance has already done it.
Yes, and I want to know what else I find over there.
You know, that's a good question. Also, there is actually a couple neat things you can find in there.
Do we want to steal things?
Do we?
One, I don't know what's going on over there. I think I'm going and
Does
grabbing
he?
your stuff while you guys are holding them off.
So you actually get into the officers' quarters where you do find a key. You also find their stuff. You also find a sword that is glowing with chaotic energy.
I'm definitely grabbing that.
Okay, it's all
Going in the
yours.
hole. It's all in my just like. As soon as I
Just
find my
stuff-
bag, I'm
just
just
stuff it in there.
anything I valuable I see on there.
Yeah, that's
The
about
key,
all
the
you
sword,
find in
what?
there.
What was between those two?
The key and the sword and their stuff.
Oh, just,
All your stuff.
Is this like the other key that I found earlier, or is this a different key? Like looks like
It's similar.
okay.
Okay. So yeah, anything you want to do after that, or are you gonna join your friends, or
Well, I don't know what's going on.
just gonna listen from the shadows?
I would be returning pretty quickly, but yes, since I don't know the state of things, I'd be still a little cautiously coming back.
I'll say you're able to grab all the stuff and then come back with her like second major announcement saying that she'll take everyone to the service.
I'm still gonna hang back and just listen and see what happens.
All right, let us be on our way. At this point, the matron mother who's standing next to her will begin protesting, saying, "These miscreants killed half of the guard of my keep, and you were just letting them run free?" At this point, the priestess is going to say, "And who are you to dispute the will of our... What would she be called?
Spider-Mom.
Of our goddess. Have you not already sunken so low being sent to this keep in the middle of nowhere?" She spits on the ground. And the matron mother will say, in a fit of rage, she'll actually run over to try and...
Stab Martin.
I'll say she's going to run over and let's see. She'll actually yell, she'll command her men to take back up their arms and slaughter you. But they don't move. Instead, they bow down to the priestess. The priestess will turn to the matron mother and say, "You have made a grave mistake. For this insolence, there will be punishment." She snaps her fingers.
How many arms?
Just one of them. Let's see. She's going to... Yeah. So you didn't notice, but there was like one or two guards with them. They leave and come back a minute or two later, dragging in a young drow male who looks to be about in his teens, kind of a sickly fellow, skinny and not well muscled.
See the one I saw in the room earlier?
No, it's a different one actually. But they're going to grab him and lay him and force him to kneel down in front. And she'll say, "Because of your discretion, our patron mother has decided to take the life of your son."
Is this conversation happening in common?
Yeah, so you guys can understand, yeah. And yeah, she's going to cast a spell and a swarm of insects.
Can I try to interrupt this?
You can try it.
I'm still invisible, but I'm going to from off to the side and I say, "Please don't do that." Well, I don't know what she's doing, but I'm gonna, say, "Please spare him," because he's a kid.
He's in his teens, which in elven years is like 50.
But so I need this clarification before I act. In elven, are they still a child as far as maturity?
I would say like a teen.
Yeah, okay, so yeah, child being relative.
Yeah, like Grogu's still a baby. Even though he's 50.
Yeah, that's how I
thought he was 80.
Might
I would say, "Priestess, we've spilt enough blood. Please don't take it out on this child."
She'll turn discerning eyes towards your voice. Let's see. Okay. I'm assuming since you spoke that the invisibility is still it still on, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
I haven't got there yet.
She'll just turn in your general direction, and she'll take a quick glance and look at all the prisoners and realize that one is missing. And she'll say, Well, amongst us drow, disobedience is very much frowned upon. In order to keep the chain of command proper and well organized, something must be done. Do you have a suggestion?
If you would that this child should not be amongst you anymore, let him go with us. But do not take his life for the act of someone else.
Ah, banishment to the surface world.
Kid's probably like, no, just kill me.
At this point, she's going to, like, look towards the ceiling, and her eyes are going to roll back in her head. And she's going to start, like, seizing a little bit. And this happens for, like, a minute. And then she comes back to you. And she says, that is agreeable. Take him. So the guards are going to grab him. And then she says, I'm assuming you've retrieved your things?
I have, and now I'll drop it.
Okay. At this point, she says, please follow me. And, unless you guys try to attack the woman, she'll take you back to the keep. And she'll take you to this little lift. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, sitting there waiting for like 10 minutes.
Sorry, I'm still getting used to this new little thing. So this is the keep, but this is the thing. Yeah, so you'll climb all aboard, and she'll take a key and put it into the mechanism. And the whole thing is going to start lifting up towards the ceiling.
She going up with us?
Yes, she is.
All right. Voyashan would like to stand next to her and say, I don't suppose Loth explained her reasoning to you?
You know, that's just the thing. She doesn't explain much. She orders and we follow.
I understand. But as her priestess, I don't suppose she gave any indication, or just from your vast experience, I imagine you've lived a long time, dealt with Loth and so on.
Yes.
Any indication as to why Loth decided to let us go? Like, I preferred, and this is all in undercommon. Like my friends, a bit rowdy.
An understatement.
Yes. I was attempting to treat your people and your society with respect. And so, if you would be so kind as if you could give me any insight as to why Loth felt it necessary to just let us go with a slap on the wrist, as it were, with a hard lead.
I cannot say of a certainty, and even if I knew for sure, I could not say of a certainty. But our patron mother's web is cast wide. She has a plan for all of us, and it seems that your party is included within that plan. I do know that one of our sisters up above, one who is much beloved of Loth, she has plans for her, which I believe you may have met. Her name is Nyasrid.
Oh, yes. Well, I've heard of her.
We
Yes.
Right, sorry, I forgot. It may have something to do with her. But apart from that, I cannot say.
Answer that question.
I've got a question for the priestess. I just want to ask about the Shadowfell bubble that appeared on the surface. If she knows anything about why or how.
Yes. My scouts did tell me of a human village falling into these wastes. I'm not 100% sure why, but based off of the intelligence and reports that we are receiving, time and space is becoming less stable on the material plane. It would seem that what's it called? The weave is being bent and warped by something. What? I cannot say. However, it would not surprise me if more chaos were to follow. Yeah, you guys reach the there's a little like square at the top of the ceiling. You guys reach that, and it cuts off to total blackness. And you go for quite some time, just going up at a pretty high speed.
We have our stuff though, right?
Yeah, I mean, if he's passing it out.
I'm giving back everything.
Yeah, I noticed that.
You mean the feather that you didn't tell us you had?
Because it was a secret
And a gift
and a
from
gift.
a dying friend.
It didn't belong to
It was
Cloud.
his fire. It was his final.
So you guys keep going, and there's a light up at the end of the tunnel. But as you guys actually get closer to the light, she says, I hope you'll forgive me, but it would be best if you not see
Jacob.
this part of the trip. And she casts darkness all around the lift. And so you continue to go upward, and you do not see out from the darkness.
I'm going to pass gas really loudly.
Okay.
He's been holding it since yesterday.
So, yeah, the darkness lasts for quite some time.
As I said, rowdy.
It wasn't me, it was the priestess.
The priestess.
Frobus, huh? Yeah.
The priestess won't even deign to comment, but what she will say is that they are passing through the main chamber to a major drow city.
Is Frobus on the left with us?
Yeah,
I would have asked for the horse.
Probus is there with you. But that just because they don't want anyone to see their sacred city, she does not want the party to see. And so
That's fine.
you guys continue up. You reach a second shaft.
Had to refill it.
At this point, she lets go of the darkness, and you travel again through this shaft quite some time. And it takes like 45 minutes, and going up at a high rate of speed, till eventually you guys land within a dark cave. And there's a brief hallway, and at the end of the dark cave, there are two drow guards and a large metallic door marked with the symbol of Wolf.
I know where we are. Or I'm guessing where we are.
I don't know where we are too.
She'll guide you to the end of the tunnel, and in Undercommon, she'll say, "Open in the name of the spider."
Write that down.
And it
Well, I
opens.
didn't hear it.
Actually, I tested it. Sound is not obscured in the darkness.
Sorry, when I said I didn't hear it, I meant I didn't understand what she said. Oh,
Yes, in Undercommon, when anyone speaks it.
I heard it.
She does.
Yeah. What is the phrase?
The name of the other guy?
In the name of the spider, open.
See, I would have gotten it wrong.
Is this a long enough ride up? I could have done a short rest.
Everyone's just like,
You're chilling in here, not doing anything.
It's been a long day. It's been a long week. The Shadowfell is no joke. Okay. Yeah, so you guys exit the door, and it looks familiar to you. You found yourselves within Coin Bottom's mine.
I'm gonna ask her about the pit. Like, so that pit, does that lead back down here?
It leads to the Underdark, but it has many branches. Which branch you'll fall through, I cannot say.
Okay. Oh, by the way, and I'm gonna pull out one of the keys. I have to keep it back.
You take that.
Priestess, it's clear to me that Loth has enmity with the demons of hell, otherwise she would have kept us locked away. Our business will take us there eventually. Would you lend us aid in our struggle against them?
She'll go back into her trance-like state with her eyes rolled up. And then she comes back. She says, "We will lend you aid." And she whips out her skirt. She's got like some sweet elven underwear underneath, but also on the underneath of the skirt there is a bunch of daggers that slightly glow in the dark, and she has one for each and every one of you.
Cool.
Glow in the dark dagger.
These are +2 daggers
Oh!
that, in dim light or darkness, are adamantine and will not break, no matter the stresses put upon them. At this point, she says, "Go with this blessing. It is requested, however, that you do fulfill your oath to the daughter Nyazrid." And with that, she shuts the door.
Oh, I would like to catch her before she.
Just put your hand in the door.
Like as everyone's exiting, she would like to take. Voisin would like to take a moment and say, in an undertone, "I wish to thank you for your hospitality, particularly to me, and your forgiveness for all of them. I wish to share with you a moment of my people, if that is okay with you."
All right.
All right, and so she indicate, bring your head down. I don't know how tall she is.
She's pretty tall.
Yeah, Voisin gives it 5'3". So she's gonna grab the side of her head, then open telepathically, and just share a loving moment from home, and then let her go.
Okay. Kind of a look of disgust comes across her face at the lovingness of it, but it does seem like you did touch a little bit of a heart chord with her.
Yes, and that's it.
So it's like a disgust, but then also a kind of a warm smile, and then yes, shuts the door.
But wait, there's more!
I need to caress you with my tentacles.
Everyone,
Shut up!
you've reached the material plane again, and thus you deserve a level up.
Yay!
Yes.
Oh, finally.
Finally, I swear we just leveled up.
The Underdark has been vanquished. They're all not vanquished. You guys have survived
Camping just got a whole lot better.
it.
Yay.
Finally, I get to sleep.
So as part of my level up, I'm going to kneel and pray to
Or
the god of vengeance, and I'm going to ask for the power to protect myself and others.
okay.
Because at level 6, I gain aura of protection.
Ooh.
Don't worry, it's just print.
Hey, Martin, you should probably make sure you put your armor, specifically your helmet, back
Or
on
to
before
God.
you step out of this mine into this town.
Good idea.
That's what
As you put
I
your
was
helmet
like,
back
well,
on, there's
this
3
is
peals
what
of
it is.
thunder,
It could be this or it could be this. Somebody had said it.
and you feel this aura of protection descend upon you.
So we can't do it.
Great.
Because he actually came to me to ask.
So,
But I was like, well,
now
There are two
myself and
meanings
allies
for
within
it.
10 feet of me
Neither
gain
of
my
them are
charisma
good.
modifier as a bonus on all saves. So now, all of my saves, which were -1, are now +4. And all my saves that weren't -1 are 5 higher.
It's pretty good. Yeah, it is 9 o'clock, so we should probably end there.
Perfect time.
Nice little timing on that one.
Bradley, knock it off.
What does the sword that I stole do?
Ah, the blade of chaos.
That
Well,
sounds like fun.
if you want to sleep on it, you can figure it out.
I guess, yeah, so whenever we take a
But
eventually.
but just for fun.